Yeah.
Welcome, chaps. Welcome.
What I'm talking about.
We've got our brews.
It's hard when you can dance.
You should just have it on for the whole duration. Don't say anything. It's going to be elevator music for 4.5 hours. I'm going to leave that page up just because there's going to be a time when brews need to be made
A bit
again.
of ambience.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Always got
Until
the
then,
brews.
let's get this fucking show on the bloody ruddy
Talking of
road.
brews,
On the road.
that fantastic tea bag earlier. Oof.
What were we saying? What sort of tea bag were we saying?
It's a Grace box, and we're not sponsored by Grace. Maybe. One day, who knows? No, it comes with like a little, it's like a little bit of cake. It's like a lemon and poppy seed slice
Okay.
with a little fancy tea bag, and you're like, ooh. But I said to him, I was like, you can have tea bags, I'm just gonna eat the cakes.
I think when you have something that fancy, you have to have double fingers up. So like rather than just like the little tea finger,
Oh yeah.
you need to just have the other hand. Whatever it's doing needs to be like. Because it's double fancy.
Yeah.
Double little gun showing. Alright, so
Oh, my phone's going off.
Paulo, Marco,
Fraser.
Polo. The Young Chums podcast. Cheers everyone who loved the lovely little intro. We're going to now do it every time. Hence we make brews at the beginning of every podcast.
We
Hope you
did.
enjoyed the elevator music.
It was,
We certainly did. Probably more than you did.
we had to do that little boogie. It was good fun. Mark was really enjoying himself. He started twerking. He was upside down on the ceiling. Just,
He's only just put his clothes back on.
yeah, it was a scary,
apparently
scary
I can't be
experience.
nude.
Not after the pants gate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, today's.
Grace's favourite
We're gonna say subject, but realistically, but the subject we're gonna try and keep it around is
OP.
gonna be like OP or like super strong. No, maybe just like super cool, super strong, super fast. Anyone who's like really exceptional.
super.
Cartoon
Anyone
characters.
who's super.
Yeah, like
That's
cartoon
right.
characters
Tangent.
and animated characters that are just like super broken in their
Then we also
respective.
got to do the flip side and say how about the shit ones.
Oh yeah, man, Yajirobe, fat Yajirobe from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
He does fuck up Vegeta in all fairness, so
Yeah.
he does do some OP stuff. But that's the basic gist of it.
And then maybe just later, there's a special treat for you guys. Wait and find out.
I think on a scale out of special, it's going to be special. Yeah, OP characters. I think I'm going to go straight off the bat, straight off the old cricket stumper.
Yeah.
And we've got to talk about it because we spoke about it before, and I think it's just good to get out of the way. But just Dragon Ball Z in general. Like, I think not even just talking about a specific character, but just the whole idea of like effortlessly blowing up planets and stuff. Like, I think, don't get me wrong, there's probably some other crazy manga or anime that I don't know of that does that, or like One Punch Man more recently.
Yeah, I'd say One Punch Man does that, yeah.
But I think Dragon Ball Z was that first one that was just like, it's almost the thing that made me not watch it anymore.
Yeah.
It got too ridiculous. It was just
it's like I'm stronger than gods. Now I'm stronger than gods. And
yeah.
it's like, what are you gonna do next?
And you just, it's the thing I never got about the recent Dragon Ball, because I did watch them when the new series come out.
Yeah.
The tournament one.
Battle of
Tournament of
Power,
Power.
yeah.
I did watch a few episodes. I didn't watch it religiously, but I popped on and watched bits and bobs.
yeah.
And the thing I got from it was like, if you're more powerful than a god, or if you're like shattering the realities and
It's
stuff
like
like
Anubis and stuff.
well, no, just have why are you punching and kicking?
Yeah.
If you're like super powerful, why are you like being like fucking you know you get you in a headlock, like, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you should just be like absolutely just destroying universes, but yeah, and it just got a bit far. I think for me, Dragon Ball Z, I think Cell, maybe the Cell Saga was the last time.
Who is Cell?
Oh, you know Dragon Ball Z guy?
Yeah, I know who he is, but I just don't know who he is.
Cell's the green one.
Yeah, like
That sucks people up in his
With
tail.
the
slash
weird
penis.
alien.
Yeah.
He was the only one actually.
They did special edition Yeezys
Okay.
of Cell.
Fair
Because when I was
play.
in Japan, they went to the Adidas shop.
Yeah, yeah.
They had like Goku
Cell
ones.
shoes.
Yeah, they
Oh,
had
what?
like Goku. There's like colour themed ones.
That's probably sick.
They're like Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, Cell, and Piccolo. I think it
Yeah,
was.
that's actually really sick.
They were pretty cool. I did
But I
like.
think, yeah, twofold. One, the power levels got too ridiculous,
Mm.
and you lost all sort of like, how can you root for someone who can destroy a planet easily? You can't be like, oh, like the chips are down. It's like he's a fucking like demigod. Like I don't care what happens. Like, he's gonna be fine. And secondly, there was lots of characters that I liked in Dragon Ball Z that sort of played their part.
Yeah.
But then it got to the point where the Saiyans were just so much stronger than everyone else that like these
It's
18
useless
characters
now,
were just they're like fodder.
Yeah.
And they weren't even strong enough to fight any of the weaker baddies. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was up to Goku and Vegeta to pretty much or Gohan to fight everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
because Goku has died like 12 times.
well, that's what I mean. And my main man always in Dragon Ball Z was fucking Piccolo, man. Piccolo's a G.
Was he
Well-
the tiny one?
No, he was the green guy.
The green guy done the special
Oh,
beam cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Overcooked,
man.
He's actually, so basically starts off, he's supposed to be like a demon lord Piccolo
Yeah,
who like
yeah.
destroyed everything,
Yeah.
and then he got killed, but he resurrected into this Piccolo
Mm.
Ah,
with all
okay.
his memories.
What's the name of the little one? Because he's got black hair. It's like pointy black hair.
That's Gohan, yeah.
It's Goku's
No,
son.
it wasn't Gohan. I mean, he was a villain. He was like a baddie. But at least it was back when I was.
Oh, probably quite big. Was he really small?
Yeah, like.
Because there's a guy with like spiky black hair called Raditz. That was like one of the first baddies.
Oh yeah, big hair though.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of little
I wish I
fantastic
could remember
moustache.
this guy's name.
There's a little one with dark hair who's a goodie called Krillin when he's not bald. Like, in the
Oh,
other
yeah,
ones he's got
yeah.
hair, isn't he?
It's like Avatar with dots.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but like the thing is, like, that's what lost me on Dragon Ball Z, where it's just like, yeah, I knew the story wasn't great when I was little, but it was cool because they had big beams and they're all hench and they're like,
Yeah, but then it
So I
goes on
watched
for
it.
like 10 episodes of Goku just like
Yeah,
charging
yeah.
up.
Did you ever
Coming
play the
out now.
games?
yeah, the game, yeah, you know, and you have the beam
Biggest
struggle.
button
and you're like,
match.
I remember me and Super
Oh, mate, you
Dave.
get like blisters.
Oh
yeah.
mate, full of just burnt like Jesus holes in my hands, just being like,
You have to get those skin gloves whilst you're playing.
Yeah. Fingerless gloves.
but, yeah,
Bad
so
production.
it just sort of lost me there. Like, you know what I mean? It all sort of realism come, and then yeah, it sucked hard. But I think if we're going for like OP and powerful, I'm almost gonna just exclude Saitama
'Cause
and
he's just-
Dragon Ball Z
yeah.
just because it's ridiculous. You can't battle him against it. It's just like no, he'll just
I think Saitama would beat him.
probably yeah. He's
You
like,
feel that?
yeah, you know, he is
He's
just
so
like
strong for his
super
100
OP.
press-ups and 100 sit-ups every day.
yeah,
It's
you
so
know.
cool.
But
Is that a dabbing octopus?
I think so, yeah.
That's bloody fantastic, Jamie.
That is incredible.
that's
Oh,
Dab
can we
overs.
just have a little throwback to last week and the fan art?
Yeah, who was that fucking guy, man?
He's in Discord.
Oh, he's in Discord
Yeah,
now.
he's
Sweet,
in Discord.
sweet.
Yeah, that was great.
Was he the one who was playing Cards Against Humanity with us?
No, what, the young guy?
Yeah,
No, he was
yeah.
on my stream.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. He's all like, what's he called? He's
Have you
like
spoken to him on
Eternal
Discord?
Tempest.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
no, he joined
don't
it. He was
worry.
like, thanks for the
He'll come
invite.
back.
Yeah, I hope
He will
so.
return.
Yeah, that was fucking sick, man.
Yeah,
We definitely need to get that as our like screensaver background.
yeah, be right back.
Yeah, be right back doing
This is
weird
me.
pizza crusts.
Or the one where you hold my arms.
Yeah,
That one was so funny.
and I think so for me, in terms of badass, if we could start badass first,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
start with one I know. Yeah.
Monkey.
No, he's not even that badass compared to some people in this series. But for people who don't know, I'm like super fanboy of One Piece, which is like ludicrously popular pirate-y anime. And there's a character who's dead in it now called Whitebeard.
Yeah.
And if you like know roughly anything about pirates, he was like a big real life
Legendary,
pirate.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like they made the character really savage, and he's just basically like super old, super hardcore. And there's a whole story arc called Marineford, which is basically just like a huge battle. And in that, he gets stabbed like full on, like swords inside of him. Like, bearing in mind, I think he's like 70. I think he's only like 70 years old in the story when this
I say
happens
he
to
was
him.
dude though.
Yeah, he's messing with hench and old.
Yeah.
And I think he gets stabbed like, I don't know, 18 times, like full swords going in him. He gets half of his face blown off by magma. He gets a hole through his chest and a hole through his stomach. And then right near the end of it, gets them holes pumped full of magma and lava.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
And then
What's his name?
Whitebeard.
Oh, yeah.
From One Piece.
Yeah, correct.
And don't get me wrong, he did eventually die. But for an old man, that's pretty fucking OP to take all that tank, all that shit. And the whole time he's just like, never once he's like, ugh, like when you watch
Oh, man, he looks fucking
Well,
awesome.
yeah, man.
Edward Newgate.
Yeah, man, he's a beast.
I don't like anime, but I'm tempted to watch this. Just 'cause
Oh,
I like the
please
whole
watch it.
One
pirate
Piece
thing.
it's not on Crunchyroll, so that's the only reason I haven't really watched it.
I have to just watch it illegally, not legally.
Is
Yeah.
it subtitles?
You can watch it in translation,
Yeah,
but I
you don't
prefer
Oh,
Japanese
there
version.
you go, as an example. Badass.
Yeah, and his devil fruit, basically, they've all got special powers in One Piece, and his one before he died was he could basically just make earthquakes, but he was so good with the fruit that he could make earthquakes through air. So
Oh, wow.
if he just punched into thin air, the whole the air would ripple and earthquake into people.
So fucking cool.
Yeah, he literally is like the most badass guy. He had a big fucking like staff and that. I think
I like the little cartoon pop up.
So, if we're discounting like Dragon Ball,
discount Dragon
Can
Ball
we
and
count
One Punch
Naruto?
Man.
Because Naruto's fucking strong enough.
It is, but it's One Piece level. It's like that's like most animes are over the top, aren't they? You know what I mean? But I think I think I might know who you're gonna say to be honest, but yeah, no, Naruto's definitely it's One Piece level. They do similar-ish kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, go on. Who you thinking for badass?
Badass,
Yeah.
but like super powerful. It's not Naruto. It's Rimuru.
Not just powerful, but like badass. Like
He's gonna be a cool guy as well.
yeah, because like I said, if Whitebeard took all those magma shots and stabs and that, and was like, oh, I can still fight on, but the whole time he's just like deadpan face, just like no.
yeah.
Just doesn't even react to it. You know what I mean? At one point, doesn't even look hurt. He's just like, yeah, fuck it. And until he dies. And this is the badass thing that caps it all off. He done all that shit, took all that punishment. He dies standing up. He basically, his eyes just close and he's just like, and he's dead. And he's just standing up with like body, internal organs full of lava,
Yeah, wow.
loads of stab wounds in him, 2 holes through his chest and his stomach, just standing up dead, like an absolute fucking tank.
We are gonna use your logo, Grace.
Yeah, that was actually really sick.
Yeah, that was
Nice
pretty
one,
cool,
Grace,
yeah.
actually. That was
If
really,
we can
really
get
cool.
it to be a bit transparent, we could have it in one of these top
Can you
corners.
make
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Can you
That'd be really cool.
delete the background that we can put on there?
Yeah, do it.
We can literally do it right now.
Can I have the like my flame one out?
Obito from Naruto is pretty badass. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he is.
crushed by a boulder.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah,
think
yeah.
the whole time he's like really bad, but it's actually no. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in society, like,
Naruto does that a few times, to be honest. The classic one for that is Itachi.
oh, Itachi,
Yeah.
he's good badass.
Anyone who even like, because I was a casual of
That's
Naruto.
when he does the. On Sasuke's head,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. I was like a casual with Naruto. Like I know the story and I know pretty much what happened, but I'm not gonna say I watched every episode. That would be a lie. But I know what it is, and yeah, the whole Itachi thing's deep, man. Deep things.
Yeah. So basically, he's so in Naruto. There's sort of clans, but they all like live in a village. And so there's like Uzumaki is Naruto, and then you got Uchiha, which is Sasuke, and the
Different
Itachi
tribes.
Yeah, but and who is the leaders? Hashirama, but he was
Or the Hokages, you mean?
he was Senju, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember who it was. It was Uchiha and someone else, another clan. I can't remember who it was. Basically, they led the village together, but they were like made to look like bad guys. Uchiha's, so they were emo and like.
Yeah, yeah.
But then Itachi, to save the village, basically killed his whole clan apart from his brother.
Team 7?
Team 7 is Naruto's
Is
team.
it like team numbers? It's like
No,
team...
that's not the clans. That's just teams.
Oh, okay.
So you have like a ninja group. Yeah, but Itachi killed his whole clan, including his parents,
Oh shit.
to basically save the village.
Yeah. OP.
Oh,
Super OP.
yeah. Well, you got a Pain. Pain's pretty badass as well.
Yeah, Pain's pretty badass. I think if I'm going Naruto, I
Don't
think.
Sasuke, he's a whiny little bitch.
No, yeah, I wouldn't pick any of them. I think if I'm talking badass,
Jiraiya's pretty fucking.
he's cool. He's
with his
really cool.
pervy.
Yeah. But I think badass in Naruto, I'd probably have to go. It's weird because he didn't do that many things that were overly badass, but I just liked his character. Was the Raikage,
yeah.
the lightning guy? Because I don't know.
Like a bomb.
Yeah. I'm just a sucker for some like badass guy with a super deep Japanese voice, just like I'm so badass. Like that just make.
Killer Bee was just annoying.
Yeah,
Just
you know.
rapping all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
shut up.
And then where they both, Raikage loses his arm,
Yeah.
and then they do the fucking double lariat with his good arm. That was a quality moment.
Well, you got Kakashi's pretty good. To be fair, all the Naruto characters are cool. There's some shit ones like fucking the guy and his dog.
Yeah,
So,
and
or
then when the
fat dude,
paints.
Choji.
Yeah, Choji.
It just turns into.
I can get
Giant
bigger
hand.
and fatter.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. There was badassness in Naruto, but I think it was much more because it was very.
It was aimed for younger audience.
Also, it's One Piece, I suppose, but it's the case of it was a lot more. I know it was far fetched and over the top, but One Piece is like wacky and crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas it was a lot more like the badass people in Naruto were more like honourable.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was more
pride
just
and
like, oh yeah,
gets
like
to save
he's
everybody.
badass because he's so honourable.
Yeah.
Even Itachi, you know what I mean? Like sacrificing stuff that he loves so people can do good shit. But One Piece is more crazy where it's like, because there is pirates and you're like,
So are they bad guys? Because they're pirates.
some are good, some are bad.
What's Luffy? Is he good?
Yeah, he's like a good pirate, yeah.
But how's he a good pirate? He's a pirate.
Well, the whole thing about the pirates is because the government is really corrupt. a lot of
They're
people
trying to
become
fuck that.
pirates just to be free.
Yeah,
Because you like live out on the sea and you make your own rules and you don't have to live by like a strict, horrible government.
Mm.
But then obviously
Or-
because they're lawless, that you get bad ones and
Then
just
you get the bloody Marines or whatever they're called. Yeah, the Navy. Is it Navy? Marines?
yeah.
Do it 200 by 200 and then just send it to Fraser.
Yeah. So
We can always resize it.
Yeah, exactly. I think 200 by 200 might be the right size.
Yeah.
I
I
wasn't
can always
before.
scale it down on.
That's it.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? No, but badass for strength wise.
Well, no, this is just power. Yeah, going like
Yeah,
going
okay,
power
yeah,
levels.
sheer might.
There's a guy in an anime I wasn't watching called That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime.
Is that what
It's
it's called?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
And he's
name.
called Rimuru. And he's just a slime. The
Mm.
slimes are supposed to be like the weakest, shittest monsters.
Mm.
But he's just badass. He's got like a dragon inside him. He just every time there's an enemy, he's like, and then he just like defeats it straight away.
Is it got anything to do with Dragon Quest?
No.
Oh, yeah,
it's
there's
kind of
a-
based.
yeah,
It's got
as
like
well.
same sort of monsters. There's like I don't know, like the forest spirit people.
And Cyclopses and
Yeah, ogres.
Well, mate, I guarantee you, it's based off that. I guarantee you, because that's a huge game in Japan. It's been going on for
Yeah.
years, and it's the only other thing I can know of where there's slimes that are meant to be shit baddies.
Mm.
They're like synonymous with the game. Like it's
Yeah.
like Chocobos in Final Fantasy. They always have the shitty little slimes. That
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
Just like
The slimes. Yeah, he's a slime. But
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
be. You have to watch it. It's
it's
really.
just a super OP slime.
Yeah, you can do this thing called like demon flames. Just like
Mm.
this massive purple flame. It's just like. Like these ogres attack. No, yeah, these ogres attack him, but they think that he was something to do with these orcs,
Yeah.
and the orcs are like pig men kind of thing. So they're like a badass, and then Rimuru sits there and he's like, and they were like, "Oh shit, it's so powerful."
And to be honest, I think it's confirmed as well because there's pig baddies
Yeah.
in the game, and they're called orcs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to be. That's
Yeah.
actually really savage.
Yeah, that I would say probably he's super strong. But he
Yeah.
can just get any power; he just absorbs it.
That's pretty OP.
Yeah.
Max OP
How do you mark?
powers. Yeah.
Well, the
If
thing
you go
is-
Marvel,
Oh, okay.
I'd say Phoenix
Yeah, I mean...
or Captain Marvel.
I think, yeah.
Because Captain Marvel's literally Superman.
But I basically think Captain Marvel and Thor.
Oh yeah, somebody
Yeah.
just did this. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
sort
like
of
shipping,
like-
weren't they? Yeah.
Oh. What, sort of like the most badass Marvel?
Yeah, and any cartoon as well. It doesn't have to be like, they don't even have to even be strong, just
Oh,
like
yeah,
having that personality of just being like, don't give a
I've
fuck.
always quite liked Doctor Doom. Because
That's a good shout.
he's just one of those.
That's
just
a really
sort
good
of
shout.
like,
Doctor
yeah,
Doom's
like,
a proper badass.
underrated a little bit as well.
Oh,
He's kind of-
hugely, yeah,
Hmm.
hugely. Doctor Doom, the thing I like about Doom, and this is, I love talking nerdy shit, man. But he not only has loads of technology,
Thanks,
like
Casey.
lasers and rockets and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, but he also is really good at magic.
Yeah.
So he's got like magic and tech as well,
Yeah.
which is really, really good.
I'll tell you who's strong.
You got to use the
Mouse, yeah.
mouse. Yeah.
Deadpool.
Right, let me see if I can do
Yeah,
this.
Deadpool's really strong, and to
And
be honest,
he's
he's really
just-
badass as
yeah,
well.
he's badass, but
He
he's
just
also
doesn't give
really
a fuck,
stupid,
does he?
yeah. He's just like, I'm trying to head off. Like in the film, have you seen the new one when he gets his legs chopped off and he's got his little baby legs?
Little baby legs.
I don't know why, but I've
Baby.
always been more drawn to the villains. Like, I actually really like Thanos as well.
No, Thanos
Yeah.
is.
But he's a bit, I don't know.
It's like, yeah, but then Thanos in the films isn't the same Thanos
Oh, Gracie,
Ah,
that is
yeah,
bang
yeah.
on.
the comics.
Yeah, I think they do that a lot, to be honest, and I understand where they haven't got enough time to maybe go into all the backstory and do all the
Yeah.
bits and bobs, but at the same point, I'm not going to say I don't like the Avengers and don't like stuff like that, because when they come out, I usually watch them, and I usually have like a fairly good time.
Yeah.
There's been a handful of them that I thought were really shit. I thought the newest Captain America was really shit, and everyone thought that was really great. The one that first had Black Panther in it.
Civil War.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
I thought they had no good storyline, everything was shit. It was a really like...
Try not to get
Tony
together,
Stark,
like-
basically these earlier movies where they were like Avengers and they're all sticking together and they all love each other.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, the government wants to do something, and Tony Stark's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make a prison."
Yeah.
It's like there's no building, there's no
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then the fight scene when they're fighting the airport is just really like, for the sake of like politics or something. Oh, little,
Yeah.
little floaty donut.
Ah. Right, let me get anything bigger.
Where should we have it?
Top left's always good, I think.
Paul, put your underpants on.
Yeah, top left or top right would be cool.
Maybe
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's perfect.
It looks wicked, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Or
man.
maybe like
Yeah, give it a bit of ambience
it's
around
like
it.
balancing on the lights.
Yeah, sick.
I love it.
Gracie, GG, easy peasy.
Very
That's
good.
fucking
Very
fantastic
nice.
job.
Easy peasy. But it's the same. Captain Marvel. They did the story wrong for that as well. It's like they use the character, they use their powers, but then they're like, that's not how she was made.
I
They
know.
make up their own random origin stories. Like,
I think the thing with Captain Marvel, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen like 3 or 4 trailers, like when they have like trailer 1, trailer 2. And I assume you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No,
No.
you haven't seen it. But I've got a feeling it's gonna be a bit feministy.
That's a good
Like,
point.
she's a woman, by
Like
the
Wonder
way.
Woman.
No, because Wonder Woman was good, man.
Wonder Woman was badass,
yeah. Yeah, Wonder Woman, another badass character.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, yeah.
Just so we're not sexist, like Wonder Woman, badass. But the Wonder Woman movie, they didn't make it too much about being a woman. It was just like she was a superhero.
Yeah,
It was like it would
Yeah.
be if she was a man.
I really like Wonder Woman's story as well because it's based on like Athenians,
Yeah, exactly. Amazonians.
Amazonians, yeah.
Yeah. But I just think there wasn't
Something
forced.
like this.
Whereas from the trailers I've seen, and not just that, but she looks hard. I think she's a former Miss World. So yeah, she's like fit, but she's like tall and like, you know what I mean?
Big,
Like,
yeah.
like big boned, but like not fat. Actually,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
genuinely
yeah.
a big bone. Like you can tell she like, yeah, she is. Not I wouldn't say intimidating, but like she looks like she could be a superhero. Whereas with Captain Marvel, it's just like they just got some fit blonde bird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just that's what you know. It's trailing off cartoons already, but badass women. Fucking Terminator 2,
Oh, what?
Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
But and this is why I didn't like the new Terminator because the old Sarah Connor when she was like ginger and jacked. That scene at the beginning when she's doing pull-ups and she's fucking jacked, and she's got like a she's not ugly but she's got like a hard
Romantic,
face.
isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And it's
Okay.
just like that was believable.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the latest Terminator, and it's basically just like, oh, but she's plucky. It's like, mate, you're against the Terminator. Like, you've got to be like, you're gonna lose if you're the strongest, hardest man ever. Like,
Yeah.
if he's gonna be a woman, at least make her fucking jacked and like look a bit skits, like she's
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to fucking kill shit. Whereas like the other one was like 19, 20, just like yeah.
Yeah.
Mate,
Sarah
I can see
Connor.
what you mean, just right there.
Yeah. Look at that.
That doesn't look imposing. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be
Just a bit
intimidated.
of a Lara Croft look going
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
well,
actually, yeah.
Again, but that's what sucked to that because
Would've made it
Angelina Jolie and that bird, not that bird, sorry, Angelina Jolie and Captain Marvel,
Oh, okay.
they're fit.
Yeah.
They're like an attractive, fit supermodel, not supermodel, what's the word? Like a glamour modelly kind
Yeah.
of woman.
Yeah.
And it sounds silly, but I wouldn't be even like intimidated talking to them because they're good looking, because they're so like sexy and pretty, I suppose.
Yeah.
Whereas like I would feel inadequate if I spoke to the woman.
Sarah Connor, original.
Well, no, her or the woman who plays Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because they're like almost like regal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're like
A lot of
ancestors who'd have
presence,
been like
yeah.
kings or women, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
big, powerful. It's like Uma Thurman. That's why I love Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
She's got that proper like. If you met her in real life, especially me, 'cause I'm pretty short, like about 6'1" Uma Thurman, just shaking my hand.
6'1"?
Yeah, she's a big girl, man.
Wow.
Whoa, that's like my height.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine meeting that, and she's literally just like, and she's got like proper like thin face. Like she looks hard, basically.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, so you'd have a bit of awe about you, and that's what makes good female heroes. Is what makes good male heroes.
Yeah.
I've got to
And
agree with Gracie though. She's saying that we are basing our opinions off the actors rather than the actual comic book people.
Well, that's a good point.
But at the same time, I think we're going along that line of getting the
Yeah, but
right
even in
person
the
for
comics,
it,
Captain
so-
Marvel is the same.
yeah,
Oh, is
Yeah. She's like.
Yeah.
It's not Superman. Superman's like handsome, pretty boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he gets the thing of A, he's jagged, to
Yeah,
begin
he's
with,
hip as fuck. Yeah.
and B,
He's super strong.
well, he's an alien.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whereas that Captain Marvel's just like
Well,
fucking
in the comics, she's half alien. She
half.
fuses
Yeah,
with Kree,
yeah.
And now she's just like she's got this weird. If anyone hasn't seen it, she gets a weird energy.
Nova
thing,
Force
and
is
it's
it something
oh,
like that?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Which is Captain Marvel.
Blue power thing, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually a good movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen bits of it. Obviously, so I've worked there.
Has anyone else seen it? Captain Marvel? Because I've seen the trailer and I was put off.
Yeah, as I
It
mean,
wasn't for me,
it just didn't seem like it was.
I
done
like
right.
the retro fact of it. I
Yeah.
like that because it's like Guardians. And like,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
soundtrack to Guardians is fantastic.
But it's also now cliched. Now Guardians have done it.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Any other movie they bring out now that's going to have like Jackson 5 in it, you're just going to be like, is it on a Discman? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Or
No,
Walkman even.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my personal one with that. I think, just to go back to cartoons, I'm going to throw that fucking curveball back in. Most one that you'd want to be.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And this is like overall everything, what their lifestyle was like in their cartoon or comic book or whatever, what their... Because it sounds weird, but you wouldn't be you.
No.
I know it's hard to even fathom, but like you just have to be like, sorry, Paul,
Yeah.
sorry, Mark,
You're gone now.
you're gone now, but I'm going to be this person instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who do you think would have like a fun / good lifestyle? Because there's some crazy characters, but like realistically,
you could be like, oh, I'll be Goku, but it's not really fun.
yeah, you're
You'll
constantly
find
being
your life.
struggle and
Yeah.
training, and like all your family like at risk of dying all the time.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be a balance because you want to be like hard and cool as well, but in a good situation.
Go first.
I think I would be. You know what? Honestly, it's gonna be like proper retro as well. But fucking Fred Flintstone,
Oh, mate.
because actually I take that completely back. Barney Rubble,
Yeah.
because he's got well-fit bird for like cartoon standards. Like he's like a tiny little like dwarf guy, and he's got some like I think it's Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she's fucking fit cave lady. You have dinosaurs everywhere, like. Just, I think I hate like doing my job now and being like, oh, like 9 to 5 or like, you know what I mean, like doing like gritty work and manual labour.
Do you remember the old 90s Flintstones film?
Yeah, that was
That
another
one
thing.
with John Goodman.
Yeah.
From the big
The
rocks.
casting was bang on.
Oh,
Like
mate,
everyone
it's
in that
so bad,
film, absolutely bang on.
And I love my dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
I love living with dogs, I love
Imagine
cats and
little-
stuff. Mate, I met little Dino. Just been like, coming
the
in
baby
after day's
dog?
work. There's two. There's Bam Bam, which is
it's the Flintstones.
which would be my boy
Yeah.
if I got transformed into Barney Rubble.
Sure.
Oh, you're gone.
And then
Fill me up.
Pearl. I want to say Pearl. It's something beginning with a P.
Please.
Oh,
I've got
thank
bloody...
Yeah, they're not the official yums, but they are dark chocolate covered
Pretzels.
pretzels, and they're fucking banging. Absolutely, talking in a northern accent, banging.
Now I'm actually looking at it on the screen. I really do like that logo.
Yeah,
Really
honestly, Gracie, GG, as
Really,
always.
really good.
It's always easy with Gracie. Call it Gracie.
Easy.
Greasy. But yeah, no, thank you very much.
I think for me, mine would be Shaggy. Because
Scooby-Doo.
think about it, you go around hunting
Yeah.
fake monsters and eating food. Like,
Again,
and your best
always-
friend's a dog.
your best friend's a dog, and it's just fit bitches again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To be constantly knowing you're like your whole life is going to be revolved around being in a close circumference of fit bitches. That's why I went Barney Rubble and Shaggy again. Good, and he's blatantly a stoner as well. Like he's like the most stonery guy ever. He'd just be able to just smoke weed and drive a van all the time and search
Mystery machine.
search for spooky boys.
Yeah.
That's a really good shout.
Mine would be Rick.
Rick and
That's
Morty.
a good one.
Do you imagine the adventures, just going on random crazy adventures?
And I think what you were saying earlier about not wanting to be Goku because of all the peril.
Yeah.
Although Rick is in peril, he's so fucking smart that he's never really in danger
Yeah,
because he's always like
no,
9
the
steps
plan,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like 9 steps ahead all the time. Yeah, Rick and Morty would be fucking
Do you do?
I want to be Morty because
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
you just literally have like anxiety continuously, just
yeah,
like
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
yeah, man. I fucking love that series as well. I can't wait for the new series.
Good,
It's gonna be so good.
To be fair, Rick is strong
Mm.
in the sense that he's very smart.
Yeah.
And he just makes like random. He's like,
Oh,
I can.
to be honest, you're talking about powerful and badass. He's definitely, especially for badass, Rick's got to be up there. He's super badass.
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna go back. I completely forgot it as a cartoon because it's like on paint.
Oh.
But if I had to be
Big
any
Les.
character and a character that's well badass, it's got to be Big Les, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna overrule both previous answers that I did because Big
Big
Les
Les.
is a fucking sick cunt, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that made me think King of the Hill, and then how fun it would be to be.
I'm
his
definitely
dad.
like, yeah.
Yeah, oh, Hank.
Yeah.
Hank
Or
Hill.
Archer, from Archer.
Yeah, you know.
Oh man.
That'd be fun.
To be honest, Hank Hill would be classic because I've always thought that, like, I'm not a big fan of America in general and how they are and so much fucking over the topness and fakeness and everyone's got like bright white teeth and cheek fillers and like, it's just horrible and plastic. But when you go to the south, like in King of the Hill, that's where all the good music comes from. Even my crazy housemate is making kung fu noises. But I might pick that up.
What's he playing?
I don't even know. They're probably playing Apex, I think, maybe.
Oh, fair,
No,
yeah.
they've been playing loads of shooters recently. But yeah, the South, I definitely like that proper chilled, dirty, hillbilly kind of like.
Sit on your porch.
Yeah.
Eat some gator.
Literally just like drinking like really low strength beers.
Really
Always,
rich,
it's always barbecue weather.
Yeah.
Redneck barbecues as
Yeah.
well. Like, oh.
And I hate that in living in Harlow even, and especially London. If you go to cities and that, and like I barely say hello to my neighbours.
Yeah, no.
And it's not because I don't like them or anything like that.
No
It's
one
just,
does it.
yeah, and it's like it's you're almost weird if you're like good morning to everybody as you walk down the street.
It's like,
And you can just imagine if you lived in like Alabama somewhere and you're out on your porch, you know you're fucking.
you know, you're gonna be out on his porch.
Yeah, just gonna come out on his porch just like fine day we're having here.
Yeah, just, and you just crack up a beer. And then you open it the whole way down the street, just Mexican waves all the way down.
Yeah, it would be though. I mean, it probably is nothing like that, but in my dreams, it's like that. And I don't.
If anyone's from Alabama,
Yeah.
or just Southern America,
Yeah,
please,
please let us know.
yeah, correct us.
I think it is, to be honest. I think it is exactly like that.
It's,
No,
it's at least more in it.
Because there is-
Yeah, but
Yeah,
say
yeah,
yeah, same thing.
Because there is almost like the British version of that. Like you can go to certain places where.
Oh, the villages.
Cornwall as well as a classic.
So we sort of have our own version, but
Devon.
yeah, it's not that.
Garfield. She loves
Oh,
lasagna.
yeah.
That is.
Yeah, and to be honest, Garfield's cool.
He just.
I wouldn't say badass, but he's cool as fuck.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
chilled, and he
Yeah.
just pretty much gets what he wants all the
And
time.
he's got the most chill voice ever. It's like.
Yeah, you know.
I'm Garfield.
And
Yeah, literally.
lasagna is also fucking banging as well.
Mm.
To have that pretty much every day would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a good shout. Was that Gracie?
Yeah, I was going to say,
I think also in terms of like who you'd. Oh, no, gone. I don't think you've said.
I was Rick.
Oh, yours was
You was
Rick.
Rick. You was.
I went Big Les in the end.
Big
Yeah,
Les.
I sidetracked hard. I sidetracked so hard because Big Les is just an absolute G.
Fighting
And-
tubers.
Oh, mate. If no one has ever watched the Big Les show, you might have to sort of power through the first few seasons of it because the animation is terrible.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, it's still funny and like it's watchable, but like the last 2-3 seasons of it is actually legitimately like fucking savage, man. Like,
Yeah.
proper funny, proper.
Still haven't watched an episode.
Oh, mate, it's like an hour-long
Yeah,
most
I know,
epic
yeah.
episode. There's feels in it.
Oh.
There's never been feels in that program until now.
Apparently, there's like an epic moment where they play like some mad guitar on like an acoustic.
Oh, mate, there's a whole song that Big Les sings himself. He plays acoustic guitar and
Yeah,
sings with a robotic hand. And there's like a Dragon Ball Z fight in it, like a proper over-the-top anime fight.
Oh, wow.
Literally, it's got everything you could want.
Are they fighting tumors?
Yeah. No, in that fight, I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Oh,
It's,
okay,
it's
right.
literally, it's that good. It's better than the Big Les show. The last episode, it was like the season finale. It was an hour long. By the way, this guy does it on paint, like computer paint, and he made an hour long, like pretty decently animated show, effectively.
Yeah.
And it was the best movie I've seen since the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, really?
That's how highly I rate it.
Huh? Yeah.
It was the most enjoyable hour that I'd sat through since like. And Guardians of the Galaxy for one was like it's like 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was like, it's been the best movie I've seen since that. It's fucking the guy who does it is. I take my hat off to the
Aussie
man.
Man. Not to be confused with Aussie Man Reviews.
No,
he's funny.
Man, that
He's
guy
funny.
is so funny.
Yeah, he is proper funny.
I've been watching him recently, and like even when you just watch like the ones where it's not just his voice and it's actually just him, he does like reviews and stuff. He did one the other day on Steve Owen, and there's a lot of like,
Steve Irwin.
Steve Owen, by the
Mate.
way.
Yeah.
In
But
terms,
there's
of,
a
in terms of badass
Yeah.
hardcore
he
people,
can't.
he ain't a cartoon, but in terms of human beings,
Oh.
there's no one more better.
It's just like he used to just go on like TV shows and have a snake and it would just like bite his neck and he'd be like, yeah, it's bite my neck. And it's like,
No, but this is it. Like, there's a lot of like fucking just toxic people and stuff like that who basically go against how he would take animals on shows. Like, they've got a really big deal with that, and then how he is with animals and stuff like that. It's just basically everything that he did. It's just criticised
Yeah.
and put down and just like.
I just think he was one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen, like, in anything.
He was
Like,
gentle as well.
Yeah,
even though,
ridiculously
like,
gentle.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's like there's loads of clips where like he'll be doing something and an animal will just like attack him in the face and he'll be like, "Oh, I guess I got too close then." You know what I mean? And it's true because that's his habitat.
yeah.
And you're getting in his way to film it in there, and it's just like he understood that. Like he was really smart as well. Like I only saw this from like some like weird little montage or something put together. I didn't know this. I researched it a little bit afterwards, but all the money he made from his zoo and from all his TV programs and that, he bought wildlife and he bought land.
Yeah.
So people couldn't make it into buildings and stuff like that, and that's ridiculous,
yeah.
man. Like that level of like he weren't just doing it for the show, or
With
weren't doing
passion,
it for
it
the
was
money.
passion,
And that.
wasn't
Yeah, he's a proper driven, like passionate guy.
Yeah,
and It was
yeah.
about keeping the world good, and
And for
when
the
it-
gators.
yeah, well, exactly. But in Australia, anyway.
Should I say?
But back in the day, and I'm not saying people didn't know, but we're a lot more conscious now as a culture of world culture of like recycling and the carbon fossil fuels are running out and stuff like that. But most of Steve Owen was starting in like early 90s, and people were still like super consumerism. Didn't really give a fuck. Everything was polystyrene still.
Yeah.
And he was going on about like he wants to like heal the world and you know what I mean, and like make stuff green again and have like clean water and that. And it's just like he was just a smart quality guy, like. And it was just funny and cool as well. Like,
Yeah.
He literally just wrestled alligators. He knew he had to make money, so he was just like, well, I can't just talk about him. Attenborough's already killing that. Like, I'm not gonna knock Attenborough off his porch. I might as well just fucking wrestle him.
It's always like, and he always did it solo as well. He's just jumped on it. He's like, oh yeah, put the cloth over his head, jump on it.
Yeah.
But another one was, I think he was feeding a gator, and he had like his son in his arm at the same time.
Yeah.
He got a lot of shit for that, but again, that's just who he was. I think he just sort of went, no, it's a beast, but it's not a beast. Like, it's a lovely, like, I think it was.
Oh, God, that's a
God, that's a beauty. Like, he just, I don't know, it just, oh man.
It's
Beneath
natural,
his son as well,
yeah.
Like, his son's growing into
Well,
it.
yeah, and his daughter as well was doing it. But
they run the zoo now, I think, with the mum.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice though.
And another thing I didn't realise when I was looking into him, because I had some big like fucking
Steve Owen,
bromance fanboy Steve Owen thing. I was just looking into him. His mum and dad, Steve Owen's mum and dad, were the same, and they raised him to be it. And apparently they've passed it down in their family to
I don't know how their kids are going to be like it.
Well, but it's the fact that it's like this is a whole generation of just crazy people, but good crazy. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
didn't
who
know
just
that-
like save the world, and they're just like brainwashing their kids, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know that they set up a foundation. It's like just called Steve Owen Foundation,
Yeah.
and they're doing what you said, like they're buying land and like preserving wildlife and stuff like that.
yeah. But there's the fact that he got passed down from his family, and he seems to be going into his. And it's just
Yeah.
like, I wish more people who are like horrible brainwash. Oh, not horrible. I wish more people who are like manipulative, brainwashing kind of guys were cool and wanted to help the planet, rather than being like horrible predators or like, you know what I mean, like people who like treat people badly. Like, I'd like for somebody who's just like, no, I'm gonna like make you what I want you to make you, but what I'm gonna want to make you is someone who's gonna protect the planet. You know what I mean? Like that's a true superhero. Steve Owen, true superhero of the world, man.
Come back.
Actually,
On the flip side,
Resurrect.
I recently saw an article about a seagull and a man, and basically this man's eating some chips. The seagull flies down, steals one. He grabs hold of the seagull, just whacks it against the wall, kills it. And he's like, he had to, like, he's got like 12-week curfew and I paid like a grand fine and stuff like that. And
just
it's
for
like,
killing a seagull.
Just for one chip.
He stole his fucking chip.
well, this is it. So I was reading the comments and it's very varied. Like some people are like, oh, poor seagull. Some other people are like, rats with wings deserves it. Blah blah blah. And but the guy, this is what I don't understand. The guy had to pay a victim charge, and I was like, who's he paying it to?
For the bird's family.
Yeah, like,
They're just sitting there in their little nest, and they're just like, oh, we will never steal chips again. Oh, chip.
yeah. I'm like, what is? How can you have a victim's fee?
Yeah, that's pretty mad. That's definitely pretty mad. Alright, if we're going back cartoons, I think a really good one, a really good category anyway, would be the most that you'd want in this world. So if you could pick one out.
What to like be mates with?
No, just to reside in this earth. Well, who you think would would be the coolest, that would make the most difference, or like something that like a cartoon character so far fetched that would never actually be able to be in this world, but you could just pull them out of their world and drop them in Earth, like our Earth, like.
I don't know. I'll go first. It's a tough one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a deep one. I'm thinking. If it's just one person and one person alone, I would probably go for. It's a really like nerdy one, I suppose. But
actually, that's not a bad shout.
I don't know.
Gracie said Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
That is a really good shout, Grace. To be honest, he's genius alone.
Yeah,
and just
he's like Rick.
Yeah, but less like crazy.
Less alcoholic.
Yeah, like Rick would definitely fuck us up at points, and Dexter might do like. That's actually, if it was only one, he wouldn't have Dee Dee and Mandark to ruin his operations. So everything would go smoothly.
Mandark.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You just have only Dexter. So yeah, Dexter's actually a really good show. He could put like cure cancer and shit.
Yeah.
And just be like, omelette du fromage.
Yeah. What does Jamie say?
I've got one idea.
I can't read too far.
Ed and would be fun. Yeah.
No,
that popped into my head.
Count them as one person because there's that classic.
Be like Cat Dog, but
there's that classic fan theory or fan fiction or whatever it is, like the Ed and Eddie. And the reason why they're called that is that the fact that it's only ever one person. and they just got like split personalities.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're all so different.
Yeah, it's just
And
a
they're all
crazy
called Ed,
theory,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, some random theory there.
I've got like 4 in my head now.
Thor.
Yeah, no, like 4.
Oh,
4 different ones.
Gone,
Like,
gone.
Beavis and Butthead. I
Yeah.
think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, you know.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Because, again, it'd just be so funny. Flintstones, going back to what you said, I think that would be awesome. And then the other one I had was Popeye.
Nah, not Popeye. It's spinach.
Yeah, but it just, every time you got into a bad situation, you just give him spinach and
And he's
try and
got a massive
understand.
arm.
It's the forearms, isn't it?
Yeah.
To actually- just to see someone in real life that had forearms that were just like absolute. He's literally had basketballs implanted in his forearms. That'd be
Imagine
impressive.
going to a gym with him.
Yeah. He'd have to have his little pipe in his mouth as well.
Yeah, man.
It's like a granddad, though, isn't it? Like a granddad figure.
Yeah. Always got that like old man going in his face as well. Like, it's just like proper underbite.
No, I'm trying to think of like an impact one, like someone who could come out of cartoons and do good in the world.
Yeah, maybe.
It'd have to be an anime character, wouldn't it? They always are like high morales and.
A really weird one, but I think it could be really, really handy. Magneto? Because I think he's only bad because of the oppression of mutants.
Yeah.
But if it's only him, so he ain't got no one to protect. And
He'll
then.
protect the world.
Exactly, he could just protect the world, and because we have so many things made out of metal, he could just be like some ridiculous artist / sculptor / architect, you know what I mean? And just like, he'd be like some crazy god leader of man.
No, mine would have to be.
That's making me think Xavier as well.
Yeah, excellent.
Same sort of thing, but obviously already kind.
Xavier would be quality because you could, where I hate politics and government,
That's it, yeah.
if you had Professor Xavier as just like the Chancellor, and it was just like anytime people were like, we vote on this, and he could just read their mind and be like, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're actually going to put taxes up.
Hey, welcome in, Falcon. Beavis and Butthead is pretty much
If we could-
every
so
council
basically-
estate up north.
If you could take a cartoon character and plop them into our world, who would make the most impact or difference?
We could even do like who we wouldn't want to bring in.
Oh, mate, if you wouldn't want to bring
I
something,
mean, like
it'd be
bringing in a Stewie Griffin. Just like,
Cthulhu.
yeah. Nah, it'd definitely some really shit.
Or pointless, because there's many that could kill us all. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't want someone with
what about
cancer.
someone like Eggman? Is that his name? The guy
Yeah,
from
Dr.
Sonic.
Robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be pretty shit and be like a pest all the time.
For fuck's sake,
You'd be like Kim Jong Un, but actually could do some damage. You know what I mean? Like, but the same bumbling fat man. But
Yeah. But his machines always break.
yeah, really shit one. It sounds weird because like he's got such meme status, but in real life, like Shrek,
Oh, mate, yeah,
he'd just be like big, smelly, green, obnoxious, like ogre guy.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have any of the other fairy tale things to be around him. He wouldn't have donkey or anything cool. It'd just be him being like, I'm here now.
Oh god.
And you'd be like,
Dance on the swamp.
Yeah, fuck that.
Gracie said salad fingers.
That'd be creepy as hell.
Oh, I imagine.
And you know, he wouldn't actually necessarily like be a danger to anyone, other than the fact that
trying to find spoons.
no one would be able to sleep ever. You know what I mean?
Like,
just looking on the news once and seeing it and being like, he's here. And after watching the cartoons, just like, he's here. It's going in your house, just like everyone's recycle box outside is just going to be full of their spoons. Just they
Mine
just
would
don't
be-
want them in the house, just in case.
Mine would be Aang from Avatar. Legend of Aang.
Yeah,
He's
fair.
just like trying to unite the world and it'd be like, great place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good spirited guy as well. That's a really good show.
Hmm.
I like that. I think I'm going to stick with Magneto.
Yeah?
Because I think if you took away all the shit from his universe, because he's smart,
Well,
you know what I mean? If you explained what happened to him and he was really smart,
Yeah.
there's no need for him to like protect these mutants anymore, and he would just be so fucking powerful and smart. Or the Professor X one would be good for just no bullshit. You could have no bullshit anymore then, because I hate bullshit, and any politician or any like football manager or anyone in like a big powerful position that's just now a lie would just be like, he's bullshitting.
Yeah. That'd be X, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be between them two. I think Magneto for the leadership and beauty, and Professor X just for eradicating all bullshit in politics.
Yeah.
Just sitting there every time there's like their EU meeting or like UN, whatever, United Nations, he'd just be sitting there like,
No way.
are you sure you meant that?
What,
What's
like
that?
the guy that plays him? And not just like...
What,
the
with-
cartoon version?
Oh, Hashirama, yeah. Hashirama,
That's
yeah,
it.
that's a.
Hashirama?
He's the first Hokage.
Oh
Madara and
shit!
Hashirama, yeah.
Yeah, he's super cool as well.
Or the what's he called? The sixth stage.
Yeah,
He'd just be like,
yeah.
yeah.
There's a few Naruto characters that'd be really cool.
Itachi. He just Be like,
No,
right.
because if a meteor would hit and he'll be like, I'm just going to murder you all just in case the meteor kills you. And you'll be
Yeah.
like, it's so noble, but don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Magneto would be good. He could be like, ping! Because it's made of metal,
that's what
isn't
I'm
it?
saying,
Yeah.
Magneto is fucking... There's a lot of good things he could do, I think. Or like the polar ice gets melted and that, and you just... Because the world's got the
core.
the magnetic thing around it. So, you know what I mean? You would just like tune into his senses and be like,
This needs to
yeah. No global warming for you guys.
Kind of hitting on Aquaman now, just because of how the film went, where it's kind of like bringing together like, but then that's coming up with this whole idea that we've actually got mutants and stuff in the world.
Yeah.
No, but he
But
can
it's
talk
a very
to, he
peaceful
can talk
thing.
to fish and stuff.
That's it.
And
Protector of the sea.
the Everton football, the Cardiff footballer that died in a plane crash.
Mm.
Don't know if you heard about that.
No.
They bought a striker from a French team, Emiliano Sala,
Yeah.
and they bought him for like 18
Oh
million.
yeah.
He got a private jet over,
Yeah.
and then on that private jet over, the plane crash, he died.
Oh.
And it's just like super harsh.
Oh wow.
But if Magneto was in the world, he'd just be like, let's throw the water
Yeah.
if he was there. But even more so, even more than that would be Aquaman, because he could literally just be like, look, we're gonna stop polluting your oceans and shit and fucking you over. But anyone gets lost in the water, any humans doing this shit like that, like you can eat each other,
Yeah.
but you watch our back. And as soon as that thing would have crashed, they would have seen it crashing, and they would have all spoke to each other. And some big blue whale would have just been tanked it, jumped out and been like,
I feel like the whale will just die. Plane crashing into it. It's not gonna.
yeah,
Go
but I'm just hoping that Aquaman's like strong and firm enough that the whale's just like.
Could he make like a cushion, the water cushion, just like?
You just get loads of. They'd have to act really quickly, but like they could get loads of like the coral reef and line it over the whale's stomach and just be like. Ding!
What about just like the Kraken and just come up and just wrap its tentacles?
Yeah,
Put
there's
it
blatantly
back
one. There's blatantly one real life Kraken out there.
Ah yeah.
No, wait. What's the in the film? He's got the beast, the one that
I
protects.
said the bees.
The bees. The bees.
Water bees.
Water bees. No, but you got the beast that was
Bees would be
protecting
scary.
the trident.
That was
That'd be the scariest thing ever.
I
Imagine
wonder if you could
water
hear him in
bees.
the water.
You see like.
bees.
Oh, water bees. I'm probably gonna have a nightmare tonight
Oh,
about
water bees.
water bees.
I really like how it sounds as
Would
well.
they be bigger?
Water bees.
Because
Um,
most things in the ocean are bigger.
What would they do as
Yeah.
well? Like if they was in the ocean, obviously
They'd just
pollen
go
and
around.
stuff. Like what would they do?
But then would you
just-
have water wasps?
They just only sting. They just be like, they'll be swarming and stinging just non-stop.
Would there be water wasps?
Water wasps.
Because they would be right. Because they're just like they're like
It's
evil
weird.
sharks.
Especially for like big ones.
It's a really controversial one. I hate bees more than I hate wasps.
No.
Exactly.
Other way around.
I told you it's controversial.
Wasps are just annoying. They just come up to you and sting you for no reason.
I think the thing is it's like the intimidation factor. Because unless you get swarmed by loads of them, I've been stung by a bee and a wasp and it ain't that bad. It's unpleasant or whatever, but it's
Yeah,
not like,
yeah.
oh, I got stung. But when you get stung by a wasp, you're like, oh, fuck off, wasp, fuck off. And it stings you and you're like, oh, you fucking stung me. And that's it. Whereas I think it's honeybees, but the big ones, or bumblebees, whatever the big ones are, you know what I mean? When you're literally like doing something, especially, I don't know, when I'm outdoors I don't mind as much because I feel like there's room for them to move. But if in my room, or the worst one's like in a bathroom or somewhere small, and you just hear,
Oh shit! I do that. I hide under my cover. I'm just like, please go away.
And literally, and they're so big that like, even dragonflies as well.
I like
Dragonflies
cool.
kind of, they're cool, like to look at or from a distance or whatever, and when you're outside it ain't as bad. But like, I just have an irrational fear of like, I've had it with bees and other big insects. I've never had it with dragonflies specifically.
Yeah.
Imagine if a dragonfly flew into your head. It's not like a flower. It's like, "Poof," and you'd be like, "Oh, what's that?" Like, it'd be like, "What the hell?" They're like, "They're not that big." You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to weigh much because it's an insect. But I just don't like I'm not.
spindliness.
Yeah, or just
Yeah,
the bigness of it, and then the bees. It's like the furriness and the loudness.
See, I like bees.
Nah, I'm just not an insect person.
Do
Like,
you not like try and save them? When you see like the bee struggling around, you're like, "Come on, bee, you can make it."
usually I'm like, you could be thirsty or need honey, but maybe you just stung someone.
No, you die.
Fuck you. Karma, bitch.
Beach.
Yeah.
Bee.
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm like Steve Owen because I love him,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't hurt bees.
He'd love the bees.
But any insect that comes in my room, if it's scary enough that I can't be bothered to pick it up with my hands, I will just get the executioner out and just murk it, like pretty much on sight. You know what I mean? I
mean, that is a pretty brutal thing.
It is
I kinda wish I
brutal,
had
yeah.
that back.
But and it is just like my sort of like a rational fear of my. It's not rational. It's like a lot of people are scared of insects, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm not like scared's the wrong word to put it, but like
But spiders.
some I don't mind.
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
scared of spiders at all.
No. I think in ones that I've met like in houses.
Met the spiders.
Yeah.
How's it going there, sir?
I've had
Good to meet you.
tea and crumpets.
Let's exchange webs.
8 arms, just like
We went to Cheltenham yesterday.
me and spider.
It was a real bother buying an 8-piece suit for him. but no, most spiders. There's been the occasional one like in a shed somewhere that's just grown to be hench.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd really want to like hold it. I wouldn't if it was on my hand. I'm not gonna freak out, but it's just like I'd rather not. You know. What I mean?
Yeah.
But because I know that ones in this country aren't really that bad. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the biggest I've seen is like a big house spider, and I'll quite happily like.
Pick up and
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like I'm not sort of like a stroke it. You know what I mean? Like look how cute this bunny is. But I'll be just sort of like out the window. But certain big insects and especially bees, like instantly, even flies to be honest, it's that 3-dimensional thing.
Oh, I hate flies. They're just
Yeah, but you just can't.
You can't just grab it.
Yeah, you can't just grab it or like get it out easily. You have to like try and waft it out or like.
And then it goes.
Yeah, and then you end
Around
up talking
it,
to him, just like I've opened the door for you, and then I'm like,
Come on, fly out the window.
I don't even think they've got ears, yet alone learn like no English or any human dialect. But I'll still talk to it. But I just don't like it, so they have to just die like really, really quick.
Sydney funnelweb spider. They are pretty massive.
Fuck me.
I've got family in Australia, and they say they just open the door and there's just like spiders just dangling in front of their door. They have to just sort of, I don't know how they get rid of it. They get rid of it. It's like the orb weavers, the big ones, the golden orb weavers. What they're called, yeah. Ones that like catch birds in their webs and eat them up.
Fuck that.
That's
See,
the
stuff
thing,
like
though. It's
that.
the difference between where you live.
Our wildlife is very shit compared to like
Yeah,
Australia or.
It's
the
like
rest
we
of the
could be
world.
talking about a house spider. Back there, they could be talking about funnel web or a
Black widow comes
huntsman
running out.
or-
Yeah.
well, even a black widow, which is a tiny little thing, but you'd run.
Oh
You'd
yeah.
be dead if you didn't.
Yeah. But then Australians, they would just be like, "Oh, look, it's a cute little black widow. Where? You got some paint
What?
on your back?"
What is the deadliest? Is it a black widow? It must got to be in it.
Possibly.
Sydney funnel web.
I think it
Wow.
sounds weird, but I would say in actual deadliness, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
I would say it probably is the black widow because of how small it is. If
Yeah,
there's
it's
if
like
there's
in your
a,
shoe,
if there's a
big
spider
foot
half
shoe.
the size of my hand or bigger that's deadly, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see it coming.
You'd be
That's
like,
it,
Unless
yeah.
it's under your bed or like somewhere like really like
Yeah.
bad, you're gonna see it. Whereas like tiny little deadly
Yeah,
things,
also.
it'll be literally like in your sock or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
you
you
just
put
be
your
like.
sock on and
Put your sock on and you're just like, oh, I remember for a cut my nails earlier and I've got a little jagged bit of.
No, but the thing is, I don't know if this is true, but I actually heard somewhere it can't kill you, but it will paralyse the
I
hell
know
out of you.
a lot of the
You
time
basically
it's-
you may as well die because you'll
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
completely
yeah.
paralysed unless you get the antivenom.
It's
I don't know if that's
something to do
true.
with,
but
most of the time, it's people have reactions to the venom. That's what kills them.
yeah,
Anaphylactic
Yeah,
shock and
anaphylactic,
stuff.
yeah.
I think maybe it depends where you bit.
Yeah.
Like say
Like
you
wasps
got
and
bit
stuff.
on your foot, I think
Yeah,
if
someone
it
beat
will just,
if one
yeah.
beat you on the side of the neck,
It's dead,
you know
yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
Could,
Right.
yeah, I mean maybe this guy knows.
Who's this
Then
guy?
redback. Ah.
Oh, okay. I bet there's another one out there that we ain't even discovered yet. That's like super, like instant bite, like.
Wipe your head off.
I mean, if we're going for deadly spiders, it's got to be
Giant.
fucking Peter Parker.
yeah. Backflipping.
Like just full on, just tear your head off.
Yeah.
Who's this spider exposed?
This is Falcon Lord.
Falcon Lord. Nice one, Falcon Lord, for your great spider knowledge.
Ooh, that does not sound fun.
Oh, so you got like bloody necrotizing fasciitis on his skin from a spider bite.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, my arm's gonna fall off.
Ooh, ah. Yeah, fuck that. I think if I lived in one of them countries, maybe I'd be different if I actually lived there. But as someone who's like,
Would you be more cautious about stuff like that? Because I just put my shoes on. I know there's not going to be a spider that's going to bite my head off in my shoe.
I think it'd be one of those things where someone in your town or in your city,
Yeah.
you'd go to school and you'd hear one horror story and you just have to hope it wouldn't be from your family.
It's like,
Where it's just like, oh yeah, my Uncle Rick, he put on his boots willy-nilly
and now he's dead.
and now he... Now he's only a shin.
Well, it's like you go to the
Shin
toilet
with a
and it's-
face.
and you've got like, a snake comes out of the toilet.
Oh,
Bites your arse off.
like snake on plane.
Yeah.
Bites your arse off. It's a snake like. You just have to like shit out your mouth.
Oh, Jesus. Camels, yeah. Have you
They're
seen
not
that?
actually
Ooh.
spiders, though, I believe.
They're fucking scary.
They've
whatever
got
they
them
are.
fucking.
Yeah, but they're fucking
face-
big.
Have you
man.
seen that
Spiders
video
are-
where I think it's like a military operation
Yeah,
or something?
and he's just holding it up, and it's literally just like looks like a face hugger.
You'd put your shoes on without. Oh wow.
Really? Oh, that's brave.
What's
That-
this?
Are you from Australia? Is that?
If not, he's got super knowledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, like yeah. So it's just how we are. So it's just like we don't check our shoes or anything like that, or fruit bowls. Because I mean, we obviously have spider
Fruit
bites
bowls
and
is
stuff.
No,
a-
this is a funny thing though. Over here,
Oh, yeah, toilet
it's like,
paper.
found a spider in my lettuce. It's like they probably have like
That's a
spiders.
random
in their
place to
salad
find
all
a
the time.
spider
You
in
know what I
it.
mean? They go
In
Tesco and they're
lettuce.
like, "There's a bloody spider on my banana."
Bananas I get because we have struggled growing them.
Ah, no.
So we're gonna get them from tropical countries.
Yeah, yeah,
So that makes sense. Is he from Australia?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
I
good.
suppose it's just. Oh, I don't know. Nah, I'll check my shoes.
No, that's the thing. If we was to go over to Australia, I would be on it. I would be checking.
Yeah, but if you live there, you used to. I
Oh, he's a
suppose,
country
isn't it?
boy as well.
Oh,
Even
fair.
better.
Alright.
Tougher,
In
yeah.
that, in
The
that
outback.
case, he's fucking Big Les in true manifestation of man.
Oh yeah.
How hench are kangaroos? Because I've seen some pictures and they're big.
They do look pretty
They're
fucking
big, beefy
tonk.
boys.
Yeah.
There's like, but then I saw a video the other day. I haven't seen it in ages, and there's just the bloke. This kangaroo's got his dog in a headlock, and he runs up to him and just punches this kangaroo in the face.
You can get his dog in a fucking headlock.
Yeah, these dogs are like running about, and this kangaroo just grabs it in a headlock, and he's like,
Give him a
"Get
nigga.
off my dog!" And he just punches the kangaroo in the face.
Damn straight.
That's with their feet, isn't it? They just
Yeah, like kick you up.
Mm,
almost
yeah.
like the raptor with fur. Like
Yeah, they like stand on their tails and stuff.
really?
They like stand on their tail and like push.
Well, it's a big old tail, innit, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, I think the weirdest thing about kangaroos is massive legs. But any time I've seen them fight, they punch each other.
Their head's back like
Yeah,
this.
they put their heads back there. They're just like
Yeah,
they're like, just like Roger from Tekken.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Yeah.
think like surely you'd use like your teeth and kicks,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or go for like full on clothesline with the tail.
Or headlock people.
Yeah. Or headlock dogs more specifically. Yeah, fair enough. That's just living on the edge, Australian dude.
Hmm.
I respect it. Don't get me wrong. I fully respect it. But yeah, I'd definitely check. I think if I was to live in the country of Australia, I'd probably like invest in a flamethrower.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Like, I'd burn my house down.
And a lighter around everywhere too.
Yeah. My house would burn down and I would die in painful flames instead of a spider bite, but it would happen.
Yeah, yeah,
Or I'd just get a really up-to-date version of the executioner.
Yeah.
It'd be like Zweihander executioner. Like.
Sword. Electro sword.
Yeah, man. I mean, but it's one of those things. If I was born there, I know I'd.
You can get used to it.
Yeah. Or you just that's what would be your thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I suppose that's what
That is making me think though. Like,
check your shoes.
what would you, Falcon? What would you say in Australia? Either animal, insect, or anything like that. What would be the one where you're like, oh, like, do you know what I mean? You would be wary of. Like,
what one
he said
makes
you
your
don't
bumhole goes super
Yeah.
small?
Yeah. He said you don't need a flamethrower, just need a shovel. I can just imagine him outside, just like
Yeah,
fighting off this spider with a shovel.
yeah.
It's like, ah.
I mean,
classic zombie apocalypse.
I think a shovel would work like 99% of the time, but I don't know. It's just that thing where like everything in the real world like dies by fire.
Yeah, but this is
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like a gorilla, you hit that with a
Wait.
shovel, you're dead.
Does it?
Whereas like if you had a big enough flamethrower, that but he ain't gonna want to fight you at least. In
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like fire is like the cleaner of all wounds.
Blue ring
I was
octopus.
not expecting.
They are.
Stupid. I think they're like a stupidly painful / poisonous
Yeah,
little
yeah.
motherfucker. And I think they're another small one as well, where
I like the Man of War jellyfish.
yeah, where it's
Yeah.
like it's not like it's like this big thing coming at you that you can dodge or something. It's literally just like.
Oh,
Yeah, they look bloody
wow,
awesome.
they're
Why is that guy
smaller
holding
than I was
it?
expecting.
They look cool. I want one.
Pretty damn brave.
Oh, so I don't want one because I'll die.
So is it? It's a sting, I'm assuming. Like,
It's pretty cute.
It does.
it looks surprisingly attractive for how dangerous it is. We can look
It's
at that one. That
hard
just
ass
looks like a rotted liver.
We want to pump it.
That one looks like a spider.
It's very attractive.
It's a spider of the water.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck those things.
To be honest as well, I think anything in the water adds 25% danger.
No, the
because
water
that's
is
not
you don't know what's below you.
Well, not just that, but it's not an unnatural thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's a creature that's not necessarily fast for a sea dweller is much quicker than we are.
Yeah,
Because we're
shit.
built for the land, like, you know what I mean?
That's a hell of a story when you get to heaven. He was
Oh.
so cute, but fuck, I'm dead.
20 minutes, it killed you.
What's that?
It killed you in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's what I mean, especially if you're out in sea. If you swum out quite a bit,
You-
and there's a
you
strong
think I'll
current,
take you back,
well, yeah, it's going to take you 15 minutes to swim back and then be like, right, just
5
by any
minutes.
chance, is anyone in a 5-minute radius got any sort of like anti-venom?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but apparently if a shark's coming at you,
Yeah.
you swim at it. You just
Oh,
swim
I'm
at
not
it.
swimming it like
No,
an angry
honestly,
great
they
white.
say if you just swim it, you don't care, and you come across almost as aggressive, it messes with its head, and it's like, well, I don't know.
It
how
makes
true that
sense.
is,
No,
but-
no, it makes
Yeah,
it
but
does make
Apparently,
sense.
it makes it go, oh, and then it doesn't attack you. I don't know how true it is. Because the
I'm-
other one is you just punch it in the nose, but
I know I suppose swimming towards it, the main thing of that is, if you're above the water,
yeah,
I know they're not
just underwater.
It's something to shape.
yeah, yeah,
They
it,
mistake-
it can mistake you for a fish or
That's
something.
it,
Normally
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But if it normally doesn't see human beings, especially if you dick out or something, you know what I mean? Just flashed at your penis.
Oh, mate,
So good having random Australian guy just on hand now.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining this.
He's
The Oracle of Australia.
reincarnation, Yeah.
We found
Owen.
Owen.
Yeah, I don't know if you're in. I don't know if you're in the podcast like too late, but we always just sucking Steve Owens' glorious dick. I don't know if you might have a different. You might have a different opinion on him.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because
No, I
we
don't know.
all probably love Steve Owen and think he's like
The
super
hero, yeah.
hero man.
He's a superhero, yeah.
But I don't know if it might be one of those things where like actual Australians are just like don't like him for some reason.
Yeah, if the Earth had a favourite superhero, it would be
yeah,
Steve
yeah,
Owen.
yeah. What's Falcon's opinion on Steve Owen?
Yeah,
From a
that's
true
a good
Australian.
one actually.
Go on, who's this?
No. What were you saying? I'm
Yeah.
interested, because it's kind of like we've probably got someone from Britain that we think's a dick.
Yeah,
Platypuses can kill you, yeah.
yeah.
They've got poisonous barbs.
But they do look like Psyduck, so I let them off.
Yeah.
I'd be
It's
like,
almost like Australia
cute.
just went, let's just
They-
have
that's so
everything.
cute.
Everything that can kill you, we'll have it all in one place.
the main thing of Australia is, and it's similar to a lot of the countries that have got deadly creatures, is the fact that
He says a fucking legend.
oh, thank
That's
God.
what I was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Okay, right,
honestly, I'm glad because there would have had to be some
Steve,
other knowledge.
Steve Owen is definitely Australia's like national treasure, like David Attenborough.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, but it's just so much better. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Attenborough, but for me, Steve Owen is almost just like the ultimate man.
Yeah.
And it sounds silly, but because he is so nice, and so that makes him more manly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just wears like
Just a
constantly.
respectable,
He-
nice dude.
He wears short shorts that are shorter than most men's boxers all the time,
and then he's
and
flying
he's just
elegant.
constantly just like, oh, it's cute. Oh, sorry for butchering your accent. I'm going to be doing that every time I talk about Steve Owen. He's just, oh, cute little fucking ripper. I'm going to fucking. It's just like, I was watching one with Komodo dragons,
Yeah.
and it's just like Komodo dragons, like they're a lizard, but they're like a monitor lizard, but they're named after fucking dragons. Like,
Yeah.
it's not something you want to be getting up to. Everybody's stroking it.
And
And
they
it's just
bite
like,
you, and then the
you're
bite.
fucked. Like, and they're quick,
Yeah.
and they're just a proper deadly creature. And he's
Yeah.
actually stroking his tail, just like
Oh, that's a little cutie.
no one else
Yeah.
can get away with that. No one else has got the fucking kahunas to just do that casually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Drop bears. That's the koalas, isn't it? Like the weird like TV koalas that like fuck you up.
really?
They just drop out of trees and kill you.
That's
I don't know if they're true though. I've always wondered.
Drop
Maybe.
bears.
There's some scary stories about.
Well, it's
this.
just like little rabbit
Yeah,
bears.
look at it.
oh jeez, man. They're like little vampires. Wow.
Ooh. Is
It's
this
like-
all in Australia?
yeah.
What the fuck?
They're like rabid koalas.
Whoa.
Literally, I think the worst we've got is like a badger. And we haven't even got a honey badger. We haven't got like the deadliest badger. We've just got like a bog standard badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, to be fair, I was trying.
Holy
like,
crap.
one day I was
Fuck.
Just
I was pissing around one day in Hatfield Forest,
Yeah.
and I saw this badger. So I was like, I'm gonna try and do like a Steve Owen /
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Attenborough documentary on my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
And I was like chasing after this badger, like, oh, we've got a ripper, and I was like running after it. He fucking charged me.
Of course you
And I
did.
just ran off. I was like, fuck that.
Mate, no, badgers like we're gonna sound like massive pussies compared to this Australian guy, but badgers are pretty fucking like they're like one of the worst things you can get in England, at least anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
That
yeah,
would
you
be
get
it.
kicked in the head by a horse or something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, that'd fuck you up, but like it's not scary. Whereas like badgers, they're super aggressive, man.
Yeah.
Super
they can run.
territorial as well.
I love this. I just found this meme, and it says, "In Australia, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Except drop bears, they're gonna kill you.
What's it say there?
They're gonna fuck you up.
And that's the link that you just put.
Nah, before that.
Before
Oh,
that.
before that,
I can't read
sorry,
it.
let's have a look.
It's closer.
It's when a koala falls out of a tree. If it lands on you, it freaks out, rips your face to shreds.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine an angry
Brown.
koala just like brown recluse spiders are pretty deadly.
Oh, it's a spider?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna solidify my earlier point. Although you live there and you're a native, I would buy a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Even if everyone hated me, I'd be like, look, I'm only here for a
The
week.
thing is, yeah,
I'm gonna carry around
You got
a
spiders
Elon
on the
Musk
floor.
flamethrower.
you got sharks and shit in the sea.
Yeah.
Koalas are
To
dropping.
be honest,
the
the shovel would be much more efficient in the sea. I'd be trying to burn it, which wouldn't work.
That's a good point. The shovel is multifunctional,
And a hell of a lot cheaper than the functional flamethrower.
and also you could slice with a
Yeah.
shovel. Yeah.
And shovel.
And shovel, yeah,
Yeah.
easy way to safety. That's probably something in the ground like a deadly earthworm or something.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what the equivalent of, like, I suppose you get ill a lot less naturally in Australia.
That's it, yeah, chlamydia. Yeah, they've got chlamydia. Drop bears. Koalas all have chlamydia.
What? So if you was to survive, you
Yeah, the clap.
Face clap. If they attack your face as well.
just like
Facial chlamydia. I mean, like, chlamydia is bad enough as it is, but full on just facial chlamydia would be horrible.
Yeah.
Just to go, especially if you had like a wife or a kid and you go home and it's just like, honey, I've got something to tell you.
Like a chlamydia.
I've got face chlamydia. And it'll be like butchered up and stuff as well.
They just walk up with a shovel and kick the fucker's head off.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, to be honest. After watching Big Low Show, and I've got family in Australia, but they're on my dad's side, and they're like, I don't think they're like really distant, but I think they're like one, where they're not my cousin. Yeah, they're just like one thing away. We've never been there or anything. I don't speak
Is
to
this
them.
the one that's got the skyline?
What's that?
Is this one that's got the skyline?
Yeah. And what's it called? Yeah, they seem cool on that, and I do like the whole Australia thing. I think for me, as an English person, and this guy, like, he's a country guy, so it's different, but I sort of got put off the idea of Australia as like somewhere to go from the fact that every single English person goes there. I've seen so many stories of just everyone going to Australia. It's the classic thing. It's like, I'm going travelling this year. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Laos. I'm going to go Meng Paying.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go Australia. And
Like
everyone's
a
just
farm,
like... And don't get me wrong, they're going there probably because it's cool. But I'm just such a hipster that I'm just like...
Yeah.
I don't want to go out there and it be like Spain, where you go out there and it's just loads of English tourists just like, oh, you're from England as well? And I'm like, oh, I travelled halfway around the world to get rid of you guys. Why are you here? But I think, to be honest, as much as the bugs would be scary and the animals would be scary,
Oh, those damn English tourists.
yeah, I think I'd probably go to more backwards parts of Australia. It's the same as any country. I liked it when I went to Russia. There's no point going to Moscow. You might as well go to like somewhere proper backwards and
Yeah.
experience the proper country for what it is.
Mm. See, I would be like, oh, I'd like to travel around Asia, but nah. I wouldn't.
Nah.
Love Japan. Japan's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really want to go to China.
Yeah, it'd be
It's a bit too
industrial.
controlled.
Yeah.
No, I would like to go to like Nordic countries, like Sweden and stuff.
Yeah. You'd actually be like relatively sized there as well.
Yeah.
To be honest though, if you went to like
Sure.
if you went to like Vietnam or somewhere, literally you'd be like, they might think, actually they're probably tourists before, but
Yeah.
they'd literally be like, you'd probably be like nearly twice as tall as some people, just like
Hello.
reaching down to grab everything. Like. Yeah, that'd be sick.
In Japan, in the house I stayed in, there's these stupid beams every day. Walk through. No, I'd forget about it. Go home like after the day out, or whatever. Go sit down at the table. Crap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Some beams.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. There was a Chinese restaurant in Harlow actually, Pink Cottage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's like an Indian now, but it's like a Chinese restaurant. And I think they made this Chinese restaurant only assuming small Chinese people would ever go in there.
Yeah.
Because the ceilings were really low. And I'm like 5'8". So I'm like medium to small.
Yeah.
I say like, that's my average. I'm like slightly smaller than medium, but like the tallest of all short people. You know what I mean? I say that's like 5'8". And yeah, literally, like, I wouldn't have to crouch when I went in there, but when I stood up, it was like, when I had my big afro hair, it was like touching the ceiling. And I was like, I'm not even tall. Who are you expecting to come into your restaurant? Like?
Yeah.
It's alright when you're sitting down, I suppose, but... You could never get a waiter over 6'1", and they just have to be crouch walking constantly. Is that someone's laying down the fucking paragraph?
That was crazy.
Move the laptop a little bit closer, so I have to bother.
Oh, right,
People
yeah,
like,
Yeah. A drop bear is a predatory, carnivorous version of the koalas. This imaginary animal is commonly used.
so this is why the English tourists don't go there.
Ah, and a tiger snake.
Drop bears, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm just imagining a tiger snake.
To be honest, that's
a
smart.
tiger on a snake's body.
Yeah. To be honest, that's just really smart as well.
Mm.
I'd happily just tell people that shit like that. I'd be like, yeah, just never come like ring me or come and contact me because I have drop bears in my room.
Yeah.
just don't disturb me. I've got these drop bears and they're real bad. Tiger snake? What's this tiger snake?
So yeah, it's basically got the colours of like a tiger in the same sort of like.
Looks like a cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that. Snakes are they're so fast.
Mm.
You say that. Interesting fact. I watched some program and they got, I think it was a cobra. It wasn't a king cobra like the one with the big fucking neck thing, but it was a specific type of cobra. A light heavyweight boxer, which is like one of the biggest boxers you can get, so it's not even like a really small one.
Yeah.
Outbeat it in a speed test for striking.
Really? Wow.
And it wasn't like, don't get me wrong, he was like a professional boxer, but he wasn't like he wasn't known for being quick, and he was big. And yeah, he was like out jabbing the strike speed of a cobra.
What did he go in a ring with a cobra?
No, they just measured his. They put like little devices on him, and as he was jabbing and doing stuff like that, and they did,
well.
did one on the snake as he was attacking, and he was like quite a bit quicker as well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we have cold heads. yeah. Nice protection from the drop bears. Can't get on my head if I've got a hat.
To be honest, my hair's like really bad at the moment. I got out of the bath and then like slicked it all back.
I just like the warm ears. It's quite toasty.
It's like a little cuddle on your head.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I've got like a furry inner to
You
it.
can stroke your face.
I had a thing as well, especially with beanie hats, where from years and years of doing drugs, and then like when you get really, really fucked on like, I don't know, MDMA or acid or anything, it feels safe. You know what I mean? Like you get into the thing where you've done like 14, 15 pills and then like it's really dark and you're wandering around somewhere and it's a bit like, you get a bit wig out. You just put in a little safety hat and it's just like, everything's safe and warm now. And I just like, the habit stuck with me even till now. I just feel comfortable in a beanie.
The locals.
The locals, oh shit.
Oh my god. There's drop people now as well. Up in the trees, it's like.
I mean, to be honest,
I've got gonorrhea!
yeah, I was going to say that. People got them STDs, so it wouldn't surprise me. No.
Imagine walking down the street and there's people jumping out of trees at you, screaming.
To be honest, I'd quite like that. I'd rather do that than the job I'm doing now. just all day sitting in a tree chilling out and then see something you don't like. It's just like, better shit, my gonorrhea.
Have you seen Big Leisure Show?
Yeah.
Falcon Lord. So obviously it's based in Australia.
And that's like another window into Australian culture that I've just like stepped all the way through.
Yeah.
Steve Owen and the Big Leisure Show, they're like the two big ones. And I suppose AC/DC. Classic.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Scottish though, I'm not gonna lie. They're definitely Australian, but like all of the original band, you had Bon Scott, like the Scottish most name, Angus and Malcolm Young.
Yeah.
They definitely were like
They're British though, aren't they?
Scottish,
they were born,
exactly.
They were born here,
yeah. They got the most like Scottish Highlander names of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Australians though.
Oh, good, yeah. I didn't know if it was just like a parody of Australia.
I think well,
Who
obviously
makes
is
it?
a bit.
It's the guy who makes it Australia. As well.
Yeah, Jared Wright, I think he is.
Right,
It's Jared something, but he seems like a really cool guy. Again, I think he lives in the. I'm just gonna sound really cliche, fucking foreigner English guy, but he lives in like the bushy sort of area. You know what I mean? Where it's like, where it's a bit more chilled, I think. Or at least when I've seen videos of him, that it doesn't look like he's in Sydney or anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Oh right, we need. So this is where, like, I was talking to Gracie about other graphics and stuff.
Okay, right.
I was saying the basics, like we need like a what's it? The cover photo, so the one that comes above us. So when we click on that, at the moment, I think we've got like a cool like blue bubbly one, like that.
Yeah.
So we could get a graphic for that. So that's the cover photo. What's the other stuff? Obviously, we need graphics just for screens and stuff. Would be cool.
And even when people, because the thing is, I haven't got alerts on here as well.
Oh, is it?
And the wonder why I was
We
always wondering why
crack
the
on.
alerts never come up, and then it's because I haven't put them on.
But the other one,
Some.
wow, we should, man. Like we could get some banging ones.
We've got some good art to be honest from that guy to work
we
with.
do.
Gracie's been bashing shit out as well. Mark's done good ones. I think overall it's definitely good.
I've done Paracetamol. But yeah, the other one was
ice, coke, LSD, weed, and MDMA.
Yeah, standard man. I've done pretty much everything other than like new weird drugs, if you know what I mean. I've never done like
high class Nurofen.
because there's loads of weird stuff that's coming out now that I've just never heard of. Like there's like flacker and like all
that's
these,
the one
and
that's
spice and then there are all these weird things. I haven't done that, but I've done pretty much everything like at least a lot of times. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. No, I've never intravenously done it.
Yeah.
But I've had like basically we used to get these pills, and they had like big brown dots in them, and obviously like that's synonymous with heroin anyway. But I used to like it sounds really fucking hardcore.
You told me,
I used to like make myself bleed on them. It used to feel nice.
Oh yeah, you said about that. Yeah,
and just like the only way I can describe that, I'm pretty sure that was heroin, is just because like I've done crack, coke, LSD, whatever else, like
crack,
and never ever before have I been like I have the temptation to like want to make myself bleed, and it feels really nice.
Yeah.
Like ever, like not even close to that. So I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was probably Skagaroo. And I'd do like 12, 13 of these pills and just be like, yeah, have a good old whale of a time. Making the red water come out.
Falcon Lord said he's done flacker.
Fair.
Never again.
Never
fuck it again, should I say.
But I've done some drugs. It's when the MCAT or the Meow was about, and that was like a drug that came out, and it's just like, it just wasn't nice.
Yeah.
Like, I understand people want to get like fucked, but like, there's one thing like doing LSD and having a cool trip, or doing like MDMA pills or whatever, or cocaine to enhance your night, or even like beer, even something as simple as like just getting pissed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and enhancing your night. But when I've done this MCAT or Meow, whatever you want to call it, it's just like, I basically just had really prickly skin, felt a bit paranoid, and you know when you get battered, like when you drink loads, and then when you get home and you go to bed and the room's spinning.
Yeah.
It's just like that. It was just like, why would you ever want to pay money to some shady drug dealer, do something that could get you arrested, just to be like, oh, I've got prickly skin and the room's spinning. It's just like, that's not, I don't want to pay for that. That's like, that's a nerf. That's like a detrimentally bad thing.
That's like pay me to take it.
It's almost just like, it's like paying for someone to kick you in the balls, isn't it?
Rosé, yeah. Real,
I like strawberry wines, like the flavoured wines and stuff you can get, like fruit wines.
No, I like the cheeky cocktails, you know? Like the old-fashioned stuff like that.
I like White Russian, to be honest, which is...
No, I don't like White Russian. The milk.
I like
milk.
No.
The
Sometimes
milk
people put like weird, like creamy, like liquor milk in it, and it's horrible. But if you actually just use milk, it's actually alright.
Whole milk.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. I quite like it, and it's not too. I can drink quite a lot of them, I suppose. It's not too overpowering because it is just pretty much like vodka and milk and some some shit. But no, to be honest, I do like alcohol. Alcohol's cool.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Do you remember ages ago when we
Wana?
We was at Kat's house and we made up all those cocktails using like everything.
Oh, when I put lemon juice in my eyeball.
Yeah.
I was just there like red eyes, just like
I got lemon in my eye.
I did it on purpose though. I thought it would be funny. It was not funny.
It's the fun part of the drip because you're sitting there. I think it was one of those pancake day lemons. And you're just sitting there waiting for it to go. And it finally did.
The one is the worst like in-eye thing that I've seen is my brother's mate Stu.
Yeah.
And we had this like Naga, it's called like Naga Ghost Chili.
Oh, did he put it in his eye?
Yeah, like a liquid thing. And it was the best thing was it was purely accidental. He was like trying to get the lid off it and like spinged and got him in the eye. And he had like some like ludicrously hot chili sauce in his eye. It was pretty funny.
Wait a minute.
What did Falcon say?
We should have like food.
Woke up in this morning, chained to a pole in the middle of a roundabout.
That's a wild night.
In the middle of Melbourne.
I got completely paralysed and drunk one night. It's a 1 and 4. Chained is impressive. Chained is definitely.
I bet it was like one of your mates, wasn't it?
No, it's just some random guy. I bet you went up to him and was like, I'll pay you to chain me up to a roundabout.
Yeah, it might have been self-asked, like, can you do it to me?
And we don't
Where do you
have
get the chain
donuts
from?
today as well. We've got some basically after
Right,
last.
talk about it. Shall we?
We could yum it up right now, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's a takeaway.
I mean, if we got a big enough donut, we could. But after finding the food that we could chop in half with our
We should even
hands.
make it ourselves. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
it into a roundabout.
Oh, let's do that.
Oh, we should do it.
We'll podcast it.
We've got a yum basically that we can chop in half with our hands.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of
His mates did it. Ah, mate.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a mate, isn't it?
It
Like,
is.
I think anyone that's got that much bad intentions for you to like do something bad to you
Mm.
would do something worse than shooting you to a lamppost. They'd just stab you and leave you in a gutter. They wouldn't
Yeah.
like go to the effort of being like, let's go to the bike
Hit you
chain
with the
shop, find a nice lamppost for the young man. It'd literally just be like,
Did they just come back the next day and just unchain you?
4 hours. They took you 4 hours to Melbourne. So part was 4 hours away from Melbourne.
that's
Ended up
impressive.
in the middle of Melbourne.
Yeah, that's dedication.
That is.
I mean,
Coconut cake.
thing is with me, I'm not. I hate to say it before we go to the yums, but I'm all up for fun, and it's gonna make me sound boring.
Yeah.
But I'm not overly like bantery like that.
Yeah.
Like, depends what it is. If someone generally takes the piss out of me and it's funny, obviously I'm not like, oh, I'll find it funny. I've got a pretty good sense of humour. But I don't like that whole like where it's just like, I'm just gonna make you out. I'm gonna kick you in the shin, or like throw a basketball at your head or something. It's just like, no, man. Like, you're either my friend or you're not my friend and you want to fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't just hit me and be like, we're pals. It's just banter. Fucking, why don't you get banter? It's just like, look, we're either not friends and we're going to fight, or we're friends and like genuinely we're going to be nice to each other and occasionally take the piss out of each other if one's been an idiot or something.
He was naked as well when it happened. One of my friends got another friend drunk.
Oh, that's brutal.
On a train. Oh.
That's a long way though, especially from up north.
Yeah, definitely actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never been like that. I've always been like defender of that. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like I just because 9 times out of 10, not always, but people are either like in that Falcons case ridiculously drunk, or it's like the runt of the mates. You have like a group of like 6 mates that go out, and there'll be like the one gimpier one that doesn't fight back, and everyone's just like, oh, I'm gonna do something to him, and they're just like, no. And I've always been the guy that's just been like, I like to like sort of bully the bully people. That's my like thing. I get the most pleasure out of that with it. When you get, there was a guy called Rob at my college. And there was a mistake in the college, and basically there was like an intermediate performing arts, and then like the normal one, not intermediate, like a beginner one, basically for people who didn't do well in school. And one of the kids who didn't do well in school accidentally got put into our class, only for like a few weeks until they realised and they put him back. But on the first 2 days, it was clear this guy was like, I'm not going to say retarded, but he was like retarded. Just like
bits,
really low IQ, definitely like shouldn't have been there, and it was a bit like he was like sore thumb or whatever. And there's this kid never met before because I just started this class called Rob, and instantly he sort of like smoked the weakness in this kid and was just like taking the piss out of him, saying he had shit clothes or being like, oh, you're not funny, man. And after 2 or 3 days, I was just like, alright, every time I'm in class with this Rob now, I'm just going to be so fucking horrible to him and just proper emasculating him to him. And I did for like a whole year solid. And every time he'd say anything, sometimes he'd say genuinely funny stuff. And I would have to just keep a blank face like it wasn't funny. But like, Rob, shut the fuck up. And he'd be like... And I just made sure to do that the whole time I was there. Just like, no, man.
That's slightly that.
Like, take the piss out of people, but don't take the piss out of the retarded people. Like, that's just like... That's like beating up a kid.
It's
you
just
know what I mean? There's no glory in it.
Yeah,
There's no glory in it. Like,
it's
an easy target. All you got to do is point at him.
It's
And
like-
it's funny.
It's like a lion
green-
killing the
green
old
felon,
cheetah.
yeah.
Zebra, sorry. Cheetah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you kill the fucking hench cheetah.
Oh, cool. Right. Greenfell. Greenfell sounds like a cool.
There was that big fire.
Yeah, Grenfell. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not
What was it called?
New South Wales.
New South Wales.
New South Wales. That might even be. Is that? I know. I know.
Like Victoria.
Australia's massive. Yeah, but if that's anywhere near Victoria, I think that's where my. I think I'm gonna call him my cousin. He's probably like my second cousin.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think he lives in Victoria.
What is it? Is this what? Oh, this is sick.
Oh, look at that. That's like a proper Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, you
Oh.
know.
What is it? Like an old town?
Sunnydale.
Look at that.
Where?
Go back. The one there, top left.
What, the one that looks like a saloon?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sick.
almost looks like
West.
fucking Wild West.
Oh, Oh man, that's proper cool.
I want to go there. It's like literally cowboy town.
I bet you got like a lot of
Like,
country bars.
I
and stuff.
proper trust this guy and what he's saying, but I'm also hoping that he's just like a 14-year-old English girl who's just like super researched from Australia.
Wow! It's a gold mine town.
Oh man.
Oh,
He said
sick.
Gold
New South Wales
mines.
is not in Victoria.
Oh no, but I don't know if he's anywhere close. I'd like it, but
I don't know.
it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah.
What? We'll tell him where. Oh, cool. Sir Ian McCullen.
Ian McCann's a fucking G.
He's a 19-year-old male. It's not a
19-year-old
14-year-old English girl.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know whether I'm disappointed because he isn't what I thought he was, or the fact that he's
Ian
actually cool.
McKellen.
What?
Trying to think of what other stuff that he's been in. I think unless you've
You've never
like,
seen Lord of the Rings? How?
Lord of the Rings, X-Men. What else is he like big in? Because like with
That's the
Charles
two
Xavier, you
dominators.
just go Star Trek.
Yeah, he's
isn't it?
basically
Star Trek.
Gandalf and Magneto, and he's so like that's pretty badass as it is.
Yeah, I don't.
He did a lot of theatre stuff.
Yeah, I
as
was
well.
saying there's a lot of fear stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a huge knowledgeable theatre man.
Mm.
Oh man.
Right, shall we yum?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
So,
get the
Falcon,
names out.
as you're new to the podcast, we do this thing every week. It's the Yum Yum rating. So, one of us, usually Fraser, will bring in some cakes, or yums as we like to call them. And we have to basically just rate them out of 10. Last week was a bit of a new thing. We tried to find a new tool to cut it. Didn't have anything, so we just used our hands. Just smack. But apparently Fraser's bought something that's perfect for it.
Well, it was so fun chopping something in half of my hands. I felt like Jimi Hendrix. When I'm standing next to a cake and I chop it down with the edge of my hands.
This has got some coating.
Yeah, basically, we have got.
It's a special prize.
It's a special price.
Oh yes.
It's
Damn cake.
no regular price, special price, which should indicate the specialness of the food. £1.59, chocolate fudge brownie, signature by Pearls. Never heard of the company before.
Pearls?
They're probably like, I don't know, like Tunisian or something.
Special price.
Yeah, but it's special price. And well, the weird thing about it, it's a cake. Comes in a Christmas present style wrapper.
Oh, that is fancy.
Inside.
That is
of
what
the-
you pay special price for.
Yeah, you get a box and shiny paper as well, which
Oh, wow.
is pretty damn
Deserving
fantastic.
of special
And
price.
already there's enough squidge there where I think I'll be able to get through it with my hands.
I don't know. The last one.
It
Had
was
some
a
resistance to
thick
be
cut.
fair, yeah, that was-
It was a thick cut. I'm not
You
saying
had
it
a lot
wasn't-
of layers to go.
I've got pretty like chunky hands though. But... Smells pretty nice. Oh, actually, that looks a bit more resilient than I thought it would.
That looks like a pie.
Wow. That's got some chucky chips.
That's got loads of chocolate chips in it.
It's a bit smashed up.
It's a bit like squidgy
Special
as
price, I
well.
guess.
But
Oh,
yeah, it's about hand length.
in the foil or out?
It does.
I think the foil's just gonna have to get peeled back.
Yeah, okay,
But
alright.
yeah, just so you can have a bit of it. Sort of looks like a chocolate pie.
Ooh.
Sort of looks like clumpy poo from here, but I can assure you, it looks like tasty
Sorry.
clumpy poo from here. Lots of multiple chocolate bits in it. Like considering the actual cake is chocolate itself, the actual chocolate chips in there are pretty outrageous.
Hashtag chucky chips.
Hashtag fucking choco chipperoos.
Jamie wants to know out of the three of us who's going to chop it.
Fraser had the last towel. My thin hands didn't work last night.
I'm gonna say maybe go for Mark because he hasn't tried yet.
Oh, okay, Mark. Yeah, come on.
I found the best approach was like to go for the full-on one was actually quite
Yeah.
hard, but I think the good one is like a sort of imagine like how can I put it
Hand
like
with a knife.
yeah like but you sort of you know like how do you walk you go heel to toe
Yeah.
when you walk it's like heel to toe it's like that with your hand it's like
Finger to it.
like the downwards chop.
Falcon said that you can chop it.
Yeah, go on,
Can
man.
you get a video of you just chopping some cake with your hand for us?
Yeah, please do, man.
On the stream, it looks so strange. We're all just like...
It looks like we're doing some sort of sign language.
Yeah, man. But I'll tell you, yeah, like, I mean, you go away because Paul went for the actual full-on like karate,
Yeah.
and I went for the sort of like press and slice. But whatever you think would be good.
I think
Yeah, like a booyakasha.
yeah, like a
Bit of whiplash as well,
Yeah,
innit? You get the wrist in there.
Wait, you need to fold down the foil.
Yeah, you break your hand on this tinfoil.
Oh. Oh, no, that was
Actually, this tinfoil will go. The tinfoil will go. I trust you to do it.
Come on, we believe.
This bird is a bird is a hen.
Wait, can I get a little slow-mo video?
Yeah, go for it, man. Go.
Epic action. Just with the...
I'm trying to think of a straight.
It's annoying now because I'm gonna find a really fun, like sweet or chocolate for the next time, and if I can't chop it in half, I might just be put off buying it in general.
Yeah. Let me change the old settings on
Gotta
the
go
speed.
karate with us.
It does, you know what, it smells quite nice as well. It's a little bit, looks a
Does.
little bit dry.
It's like already falling apart. Look.
There we go. We got some slow-mo.
Right.
Let me get a sick little angle.
Should I have a run up?
Or just head
Off the top rope. Alright, we ready?
Yeah. Oh no, that didn't.
I mean, you got a good squish to it.
We
Bits
We
of
pretty much
sort of-
trust it.
Sort of just made it like
Flew into my face.
completely concave. Yeah, I think.
You went for the same power approach as me.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's a little line in there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go too hard in case it just like
Oh, that was pretty hard.
jumped up.
That was good. I think though, for the ultimate hand slice, you have to do the kumite. Oh no, this is solid, man. This is.
It's really...
Weak would be if I was like, oh man. it just squashes. It doesn't go. It just squashes.
Yeah, basically.
The bit of chocolate just fell off the bottom.
Unlike the cake from last week,
That is flat.
it's just made a really, really dense, flat crater of chocolate brownie, which we're going to eat around. Because
Look at that.
I've got to try a bit of it, I suppose. But yeah, it's super dense, super thick. Yeah,
That's right.
doesn't taste any better and or worse. Super flat.
Tastes the same. Just
Mm.
more streamlined.
Yeah, so if anything is better,
Yeah.
same brownie taste, less brownie space.
Yeah. Oh, it's pre-chewed.
Yeah, you know. Masticated.
Yeah.
When I found out that masticating is chewing, that was just like,
yeah.
how can I just fit that into as many sentences as I possibly can?
That's good.
Mm.
Rating? What are you saying?
I'm gonna give it a 6 because it was good, but like the Manor House, where we were saying icing on the top would have made it even better.
Yeah, icing
like
or
a cup of
custard
syrup.
or
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
cream.
This one,
It needs something,
Custard.
doesn't it? By itself, it's very average.
Yeah.
Good average, but very average.
oh, actually, the aftertaste is a bit.
It's a
Tastes
chocolate.
like hot chocolate powder. Like
Mm.
you
Dry,
get in
yeah.
the mouth of
Just dried hot chocolate powder.
yeah, that's what it tastes like, yeah. It's alright, it's alright.
Or Ovaltine.
I think it's one of those you need to keep eating it to just not get that dry mouth at the end.
Mm. Which is detrimental since we only have one.
Uh,
Eventually, the dry mouth will come.
Good point, yeah.
I'm actually going to go 5.
I'm going to meet in the middle with both of you. 5.5.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think the taste was a 6.
Yep.
But the fact that I couldn't chop it in half with my hand.
Really
That-
let us down.
Yeah, because that was half the reason I bought it. There was other good yums there, and I was just like, that looks choppable. Like, you know
I'll
what I
tell you
mean?
the good one. Swiss roll.
The
Chocolate Swiss roll.
farmer.
Chocolate Swiss roll all day. Chocolate Swiss roll, I think you could be like...
Ninja style.
Yeah, you know
Swiss
what I mean?
rolls,
Like,
yeah.
you could do that quite easily, I think. Whereas
Yeah.
that, I pressed down like my whole body weight and was like, give it the old
I
flum
mean, I
tense.
got slow motion
And I just
shot
made
of
it
it, yeah.
super, super goddamn fucking squidged out.
Which is,
Sheep killer. Oh, is this a chop?
You see the veins in my forearm just be like... We're going to post this up to the channel afterwards. We've got some slow-mos of it on Paul's phone.
We've got the one where I did it as well.
It just squashes. It does squash.
Oh, man, we should just do the whole podcast in slow-mo. Yeah, anyone watching who ain't seeing this, we're going to post this video up that Paul's done onto the channel afterwards. Because it is, the slow-mo is just hilarious, to be honest. It's just... Alright. We're definitely posting these videos. We're going to put them on YouTube as well because I can't not. What are you even saying?
I mean, you got a big swish to it. It's a bit.
The impact looks so much worse on slow motion. Oh no!
That's not fair. That's not fair. We'll post them up later, innit?
Oh my god.
Yeah, one which ain't gonna be able to. The noise as well. Alright. Overall, the score is 5.5. Good taste, bad aftertaste, a little bit of dry mouth, and couldn't chop it in half. You think we can pretty concise and that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
5.5, yeah. That's good.
Yums are over.
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, I think because of the dryness of the cake and the intenseness, and I'm not gonna lie, for about 2.5-3 minutes we're just gonna watch the replay of that video over again. We're going on tea break. Will be like 5 or a complete maximum of 5.5 minutes.
Oh yes.
Actually, it's a lie. Possibly 7.
Yeah. We'll see you in a jiffy.
Chee. Alright, sweet. That'll do, innit? Yeah, that'll do. That'll bloody do.
Yeah, bloody do.
Yeah, Gracie, that's fucking savage as well, man.
It's very good, very nice.
Woman. Alright, me and Paul, me and Mark have never played this game before, so we are going to suck hard. So anyone that is a pro at this game, why are you a pro at this game?
Alright. Overlord. What do we do?
Yeah.
So, you can either do a campaign, you can do The Lost Mortal, which is a DLC. Festive seasoning, also a DLC where you have to make like roast dinners and shit. I'd probably go campaign.
Okay.
Probably.
Does it tell you what to do, or will we not know at all if we don't?
You won't know,
I'll let you have to choose a little
yeah.
character.
Yeah, so you can be...
Definitely that guy. I'm gonna be the guy with the glasses.
He looks like that brownie we just fucking.
He looks like a
chopped up.
leader, so I'm gonna lead you guys.
Do it.
So, I started it up.
No.
Here we go, chaps.
Oh wow, that's. Alright, just coach us, man. Tell us what we've got to do. In the not so distant future.
Everything is food related.
Also, if you can keep an eye on the chat, Paul.
Yeah, I'll
Because obviously it's a full screen now. Can't see what people be saying. Was that Pumpkin Man? Pumpkin moustache?
It's an onion.
Oh, it's an onion. Okay.
He's the king.
Well, this is it. The end of times.
The beast is approaching, and so we must act. World that stands in the Onion Kingdom and Church of Annihilation. Our phrase. There's a slight issue here.
So,
The game's cut off the screen.
Oh yeah.
how's that even?
Kevin,
You have to transform the game.
Yeah, you have to get it to the screen. Yeah, no, I've just seen that, Grace.
How do I do that?
So, click on the game capture.
Mm-hmm.
And right click.
Transform.
And click skip.
Here we go.
Boy. This guy's voice is pissing me off. I want him to die.
This is the big bad monster.
Wait, we're in the kitchen now? This is the kitchen?
That's okay, kitchen. This is the big bad monster trying to kill the world.
Simon Digger. What? Is it an ice
Spaghetti
cream?
meatballs.
Oh yeah.
Bad boy. It's called the Ever Peckish.
Ever Peckish.
Also, the baddies, little baddies, are called, instead of undead, they're called unbread. And they're just slices of bread, they're zombie breads. It's fucking cracking, that's it. This is basically tutorial.
Cool.
Quickly pick up ingredients with A.
And then what?
Put it down there, yeah. And then you have to go get it. You have one left outside.
Can I cross out? I put this over here.
And then you just get on with the fucking board.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then you put down X to chop it.
Oh, I gotta chop it?
Yeah, you got to chop it and then you got to spray it.
Yeah.
Just grab that. And
Here you
then
go,
put it
sir.
in
This is for you.
there. And then you have to put it out on the plate. And then put the tomato on the plate.
Tomatoes?
No, you can put it on the plate as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to give it to the monster. Give it here.
To the monster, yeah, clear that. And then feed it up to him, that's it.
Oh, mate, that's quality.
And then, so the order is at the top. So you need a lettuce and a tomato chopped
Okay,
on the
cool.
plate. So you need to grab a plate as well.
Lettuce,
Yeah,
Chop that
go.
up.
tomato.
That's it.
It's so much funnier when you start moving faster. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, if you hold down B, you can sprint.
Oh no. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what?
Look at that, it's like a dash.
Yeah, you only got 1 minute 16 to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on a time.
So you now you do 3 lettuces.
3 lettuces, alright. Lettuces coming up, sir.
Chop, chop, chop. There's the lettuce.
Put them on the plate.
Yeah, put it on plate. Put it on plate.
Wait.
The music's proper epic.
Yeah.
I'll make it the other lettuce right at the top there so it's easy to get to.
That's it. You can dish up the plate now. No, you only need 1 on the plate.
What, you need 3
Yeah,
lettuces?
you need 3 separate ones.
Oh,
3
shit.
single lettuce.
Is there any more letters?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Is that it?
No, that's chopped, so you need some plates.
I look like I'm just farting.
Right. Now you need a tomato on the lettuce.
Go, 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 go.
Why do you use it so goddamn intense?
So I mean, it gets so intense. Chop it quicker.
Put it on the plate. Ah!
That's so
Yeah,
rad.
you want to put it on the plate for him.
Oh, okay.
Rather than him have to put it on the plate so he can keep going.
Where do I get a plate from?
He's got the plates.
Oh, he's got
Oh, so what do I need now?
They need top left for them. So you need 1 tomato, 1 lettuce.
Ah, time's running out! I need a plate!
I'm chopping this. Oh, we didn't satisfy the beast.
Oh, luckily there's a portal that's open.
Indeed.
I love his little dog as well, he's so serious.
It's Kevin.
Kevin the dog.
We're going to the time pizza.
Oh, so your mental is that? That's not too bad then. I don't feel
Oh,
too
yes.
bad.
Would you actually? Oh, okay.
It's a friendly little Kevin.
I honestly don't care about storyline. That's it.
Nah, yeah.
Aye.
So now
what
we
we do though.
go on.
What do we do?
I'm going to edit the title thing.
Oh, I can press A
Yeah,
now.
you do it.
What does that? Oh no. Are we supposed to be doing that?
What's that?
We're in a little.
So
Assume we go to 1
yeah,
star.
Yeah. First one. So that's the amount of stars we need. 10
10.
amount of points for each
okay.
star.
Okay, cool.
So 10, easy. Literally you make that 1 dish.
Oh, no, right now.
Alright, we're making soup. New recipe. Ready? Alright. Oh shit, I need to chop it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to just give you these.
Put it in the pot, I think.
Yeah.
in
Just
the
dash
pot.
it in the middle and then put it in the pot while you chop.
How do I? Oh no.
You need
Grab it,
3 in
put it
there,
in
you
the-
need
yeah.
3 in the
Oh, this needs to go in the middle? Okay.
Yeah, you need 3 onions in there. So there you go. Now you can put it on the stove. That little timer at the bottom is the cooking. If you go too far,
okay.
it sets on fire, the whole cooking burns down.
Oh crap. So I need to pick it up before it hits the end.
But no, it will start flashing once it. No, put it on. You'll see. It'll be like ding. There you go. Now you can take it. You stick it on the plate. That's it, and you can serve it up.
Oh mate, look at that.
Nice. I need to do it again, yeah? With the
Yeah, that's
onions?
it, yeah. 3 onions again. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Over there.
Oh, yeah, so you need to wash up plates as well, dirty dishes. So next to the serving hatch, there's a dirty dish. So you pick it up, take that to the sink, wash it up,
Okay,
then
cool,
give
cool,
it to
cool.
yeah.
Can you get the dishes while I'm doing this?
Where the dishes?
Just next to where I put it there, that little
Ah,
pizza
yes.
looking thing.
I got some.
Sprint, yeah, sprint, please. And then put it in the sink, and then hold down it, and you wash it.
Oh, here we go. Pot wash. And then just put the clean dishes on there.
Yeah,
Nice.
Right.
Nice, we got this, man.
That is. Oh yeah, I just gotta wait for it now. I might as well start getting the onions out there. Look, wait.
I'm still
Gotta
little
do it.
farts.
What are you doing? It's my side of the kitchen. Go away.
You might as well get them ready, innit? Prep.
Here we go. That's done.
Bit of meal prep for next time.
I got some.
You can work in the little serving hatch.
There we go. We did it. Ah. Oh, we're picking this up.
It's gonna be so hard
Just
later.
one more?
You know it's gonna be so hard. Go. Oh, the dishes is oh shit.
There we go. That's the soup ready for the next one. Oh crap! There we go.
Yeah, it's just basically it gets more and more complex every time. So grab the onions on the way and stick them in the pot for frozen.
Oh, I can actually do it.
No, you have to chop it.
No, we're doing pretty good.
So,
I know this is going to be like super intermediate, but this is definitely.
Oh my god.
We haven't got seconds of stuff. Still on.
There we go, I got this. Alright, let's get some more onions.
Where's
on.
this thing?
That's fire things. It's kisses at the bar.
Or you can just do Tatsumaki tornadoes.
Hey! Oh, music. Back in the surf. You got 90 points, you got 3 stars. Happy days. You got to try those onions.
Is that the max stars we can get? 3?
I'll help.
Yeah, 3 is the max, sorry.
Nice. I'll get just over.
Shit. Jump!
Can we take over?
Oh shit! We did alright.
Yeah, we got max stars, yeah.
It gradually gets harder and it's brutal.
I can imagine. It takes a lot of cooperation as well.
Oh yeah,
already.
yeah. So basically, you wanted to try and like split the jobs. So like one of you focus on dishes and cooking, the other chops and prepares it sort of thing.
A new chef. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I don't want to go there.
I
It's
wish
good.
one of them had a mullet.
Wait, do we get 3 stars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
That's when we've done super chefs.
So now we need to get 150 points for 3
I'm
stars.
gonna stick with my guy.
Yeah, I've got an
And he
attachment
says
again.
double soup, and it's really annoying. You'll see why.
Oh my god, what? So
Onions.
you need
Yeah,
onions,
yeah.
which are on Fraser's side?
Yeah.
So if you pop them in the middle,
And then I put these in the pot.
then you chop them.
Oh, that's the plate. Alright, I got this.
Yeah, stick in the pot. And then grab another one.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Teamwork. Let's do this.
Oh, we've got so one
That's
tomato
And
ones.
then get ready to put it on that plate and you can ready to serve it.
I'm gonna do the tomato soup.
Yeah.
If you focus on just getting the onion soup ready, I'll do the tomato one.
Okay.
I don't know why people walking away with the kitchen in the middle of the road. Makes no sense to me.
That's how we go. Oh shit. Wow, this is really like... Wow, brain power. Right now.
Hey, you've only got 2 tomatoes in 3.
What's that?
Oh, you put it wrong one. Stick it, no, grab that. You can pop it in there. Use on that, that's it.
Ah, thank God for that.
Then you need to put that stove back on the hob.
Go.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep chopping up these tomatoes.
Get out the way, pesky people!
Right, we're good.
Yeah, that's it. So you need another 3 tomatoes. And you need 3 onions. You also need another tomato. Because that one's going to burn.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh crap.
I'll get them tomato. Yeah, leave it off the hob for now.
Yeah.
I'll get them tomato.
You need another onion.
There you go. Get out.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Go get another onion. Look. I've grabbed a plate as well. You need a plate. You need to wash up the plate.
Okay.
Oh, what? Why
I'll
is
do
it
that
so
as well.
hard already?
You need to chop it, don't you? Grab the other one. Tomato's going to burn. Tomato's going to burn.
Where's the sink here?
Oh,
Over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
You need to chop it.
This is intense, man.
You always have to chop the whipping with
Chippy.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it, yeah.
Well placed.
Serving though, you need to grab a dirty plate. It's on the sink.
Where's this thing? I can see.
That's it. And then if you go serve that onion. Oh, look at that, that was swift.
Yeah, man.
Take that to the
Get-
serving
get
hat.
the skills.
There we are.
Boom. Tasty.
I'm gonna go onion again.
Yeah, grab 3 tomatoes.
Alright, I'll do these.
We'll send some more plates out.
Look at that there. Make it a little bit easier.
Grab some plates as well, dude.
Whale plates.
Over there, by the serving hat.
Right. What, here?
No, there. Take plates out.
Here.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
So
tomato
tomato
soup ready.
That's
Put
onion
plate
soup.
down.
Oh wow, we're not
Onion
close.
soup, yeah, shit. Oh, god damn it. Nice.
Take that soup. Serve it, stat. Oh, yeah, that's points as you missed all the. You can't grab that together, so yeah. Tomato soup's going down.
I'm gonna wash the plate up.
Yeah, pop it on the top now. Pop your thing on top.
Oh, I thought it was some. There we go.
Alright, 2 plates ready.
No,
Yeah,
you need 3 tomatoes, you need 6 onions. That's it, plate up, put it on top. That's it. Pop it on a plate.
No.
Take it. Press A. Yeah, pop it on hold. Speed!
You're like running a game show, right?
Oh mate, it's crazy, isn't it?
We've got a win.
It's so intense. You know what I mean? How's it going, Matt? How are you doing?
Fuck. We can get one more onion soup out of this, man.
So that's scissors ready.
Man.
I mean, 110
Came
points.
so
Close.
close.
I'm pretty happy with that.
2 stars.
It's a fun game, dude. It's a fun game. 2 stars, not bad.
No, not
First
bad.
time playing, yeah. It gets harder though. You get a level where you have to do the fucking steak on the lorries. It's ridiculous. So half of the kitchen's on one lorry, half's on the other, and the lorries separate. So you gets to a point where you can't do anything.
I do really love the fact that it's not like you just press up or down, because the next level you can just be like, fuck it, I'm just going to drive in Stonehenge. Yeah. Do wheelies in Stonehenge.
Alright, here we go.
You can also play with one controller shared between both of you.
Oh, really?
Fuck, that is so hard.
Onion soup.
Onion soup, right, onions, they get set.
So your ingredients and chopping phrases. Oh, this
Serving
one's
them
really
with
annoying
milk.
actually. This one's so annoying. The kitchen shifts. Heads up there.
Oh crap, I'm
Yeah.
They're dirty.
Get that thing back on the hob quickly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good lots.
So you need tomato soup
Yeah,
next.
3 tomatoes.
Oh, it's moving!
The fuck?
Yeah, so you need to run around now.
No!
Now it's chop dogs. No, chop dogs. The tomato onion soup and burn.
Put on the plate, put on the plate. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so basically what happens is when it moves, you basically swap the jobs.
Where's
okay.
the washing up place?
Do we
here?
still need some onions? Some tomato soup?
I don't think that's
yeah.
what it was.
No?
I think they just.
Oh, they come back clean, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's no wrong, no tomato there.
Fuck. Fuck you.
There's no tomato there.
There we go.
What's the next one? Is
Just
mushroom
swap in.
soup.
So now, swap jobs.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
Now
got
if
it
you-
in.
Yeah, if you run around to the ingredients, Fraser can take over.
Yeah, I need a plate. Oh, I've got plates here actually, don't I?
Yeah. Mushroom it is, not onion.
Oh, sorry, man.
What are you doing?
There we go.
So you need one more mushroom.
And the mushroom.
That's it. Nah, so you got it. Yeah.
Alright.
Is that soup there?
Yeah, that's ready to go. So,
Okay.
mushroom soup's almost done. Get a plate ready. Some swap. How quick you need to run onto the soup mop. Go get off the hob. Come back. Oh, shit.
Not on my watch, Sonny. There we go.
Serve that up. Serve it up. You can just put it in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
What do we need now?
So you need 3 onions.
3 onions.
Yeah.
Bam.
Chop those onions, son.
After that mushroom, I can prepare that.
Yeah. See what happens with this.
Man, this game is intense.
No!
Oh, yeah, Fraser's got it. You
Go
can
and
just
get it
stick
in there, man.
Yeah. I only got plate right beside that. That's it.
Onions?
No,
No,
you need
mushrooms.
3 mushrooms, yeah.
I've already got 3 mushrooms here.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row.
Oh, where's the other pot?
That's on the left.
Oh, fuck.
So that mushroom soup, man. Oh, that does well. Put it down. That's it. Oh,
This is so intense, man.
It's got mushrooms.
Oh, why am I just dropping mushrooms on the fucking floor? No.
that mushroom soup's gone.
Get out of my kitchen!
It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good.
That was. Remember? Alright.
I'll put the mushrooms on the side for you.
Grab soup, 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 grab
There's
soup.
a plate, there's a plate.
There we are. Still on. Yeah, lovely. Ooh.
Are we doing mushroom soup again?
Yeah.
Oh, we need tomatoes as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'll get some Tommies.
So you see the red lines at the top of it? That's how much time you got left on that order?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So basically you want to try the lightest ones.
Oh shit. There's
There we
3
go, soup's
Toms.
in there.
There's a plate up the top as
Yum
well.
tum tum. Tom's in
It's such a yum chum game as well.
Exactly, food related. Oh, I can
Plate
say
at the
that.
top. Oh, that's quite a bit.
Oh, the part of this is getting more intense.
There's a plate to put in the thing.
You got a muffin soup, serve that up.
And chop the Tommies. Oh shit, the Tommies are chopped.
Serve those Toms, man!
It's just mostly just. No.
It's all Tom's, isn't it? And the mush.
Gotta get Tom out. Come on! We must get
I need a
Tom.
plate as well. I need a plate.
Come on, man!
Plate.
Plate.
No, it's not good yet.
No!
102, not too bad.
That should be alright, surely.
Close.
I'll take that.
2 stars.
That was alright.
We're a 2-star hotel restaurant. Oh, it's a cat.
Fox Chef. Even though I love that character, I might have to go Fox Chef.
You can literally change it if you want as well. Yeah, so.
To be honest, I like that guy's fucked up face, but I'm gonna go.
I like the Google
Fox
book,
McCloud.
but I'm gonna stick
One of them's like in a wheelchair.
my dude. Is he in a wheelchair?
Yeah, one of them. Oh, now you got to make burgers.
How to make a basic burger.
Alright.
So you have to chop the steak,
Mm-hmm.
you have to chop the tomato and the lettuce, pop it all in the bun, put it on a plate, serve.
Okay, right, where's the bun? Is the bun the one next to the steak?
The one above the, yeah, that's the bun.
Alright, so
Just do the steak first, because it takes longer to chop, so you got to chop that. Then just pop that in the middle. Basically sit it on the pan, grab a tomato. Yeah, don't need another one. You need a tomato and a lettuce.
tomato.
No, you don't need a tomato, sorry.
I don't need a tomato.
Leave it cut, that's fine. That's it. Lettuce just go straight in the burger. So you need a bun.
Do I chop the bun up? Or
Nah,
just
do it like that.
you chop the bun up? Could you imagine?
Steak's done, and then grab a plate, serve it up. One burger.
Oh,
I guess one needs
okay,
a
okay.
tomato as well, so that tomato's good to go. Keep that first. Need to chop the steak, down the bottom right. That's it. You got the sink on your side as well, so if you run out of plates, straight, I need to chop those.
Sorry, buddy.
I've got the bun as well. I've got the bun as well, so don't worry about the bun.
There's a bun.
Just fuck off.
Is that all of it?
Cooking the steak up, yeah.
This is to wash up.
So now you need
You can wash that
just
thing
a
on
steak
top.
and a burger.
I bought these for you, Fon.
And the next one's just literally just a burger, no vegetables as well.
Burger, no vegetables. Right, there's a bun.
So
There's a
chop that
burger.
up, yeah. My way.
There we go, friend. Can I put them together?
No, it's not
Oh,
good,
okay.
is it? Put it on the plate, right?
Some raw. The bun. Oh, okay.
I'm cooking 2 burgers at once.
That's a bun.
I'll get this on the plate. There you go.
Yeah. So the next one is lettuce, tomato, and a burger.
Fuck you, lettuce. There we go. Lettuce, bun, and a burger.
And tomato. That's the steak. Yeah. The next one's four. Chop that.
Oh, need a Tommy.
Tommy Tucker. Oh, that burger served, bam.
Oh, hell yeah,
So you got
man.
the solo burger.
Solo burger.
Yeah, it's a steak and a burger.
Alright, cool.
You got a steak top, you got a burger at the bottom there. Take that to the middle. Really good. Cook that steak up.
Next one's a burger, steak, and a lettuce.
Yeah,
Man, this
No,
game
you
is
got it now.
intense.
Basically, what you're going to do is one of you works on one or the other. Next one works on the other one, but kind of work together.
Oh, it's literally like real life.
Yeah.
It's so realistic.
It gets so intense.
Alright, so there's a bun,
Burger's done.
some lettuce. Cook this up for me, can't you?
It's again done, yeah.
There we go. Alright,
Put lettuce in the bun.
lettuce in the bun.
That bun. That's alright.
Oh, is it?
That's alright, actually, yeah, because it's got the burger cooking, so it's ready to go once it's done.
So now a burger, lettuce in the bun, and then just another normal burger.
There we go, he's got it. While taking the burgers to the. That's basically what you have to do, pretty much. Just get ingredients, keep going.
Okay, it's like intermediate level.
Yeah, that's ready to go.
Burger in the bun.
Over
That
there.
one's cookie wooking. Come on.
Oh, you might be watching the face. We'll get some more burgers chopping actually.
More burgers.
Yeah, you're smart.
Fuck you. There we go. Sorry.
There you go, you're smart. It's a burger.
I'll get a bun, I've got a bun sorted.
Nice.
Where's the tomato going?
Yeah.
So yeah, just drop them in the
And
side, I've
lettuce
got it. Need lettuce.
Mate, you got 150 points. You're going well. Chop that steak up in the pan. Yeah, that's it. There's a bun.
Fuck,
What am I doing?
Lettuce.
Oh, did we get free stuff?
That's really good. Is that
It
good?
should be good.
Oh,
It's
280 points for the next star.
Jesus.
I was headbanging to the intense music.
You press A.
Oh man.
Alright,
I thought that was a freestyle for sure. Alright.
let's try and do this.
What's this one? I think this is burgers again. Ah, this one's really hard.
I'm gonna go for the guy with the teeth.
The teeth. He's going to go brush his teeth.
I'm gonna brush my teeth, please.
This one's solid.
Oh,
You can only fit one person round. So basically you have to keep going round. Circle clockwise.
Three times. Oh shit, where's
Yeah.
the chopping board? Alright, there we
Yeah,
go.
you said you can get the hang of it. You just need to go around in a circle. Like, just make sure you don't go the same way.
3 onions.
You just only know tomatoes.
No shit, is it burning?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah, tomato. Not mushroom.
Okay, chop that.
So you can pop that in the pan. That's a mushroom one, not a onion. You try that one, just throw it away.
How do I throw it?
The green thing at the top right.
Why has this got so difficult? We've got to do the washing up as well.
Yeah. Now you need
3 onions.
Alright, this is gonna be a tough
Yeah.
one.
and then 3 mushrooms. What's that?
There we go, we do it like
There we go, yeah. You could take a half each.
that. Sorry, there you go.
3 mushrooms.
3 mushrooms. Look at that efficiency. I'll put that there and then.
That's it. Oh, the onion soup then. Serve that soup. No, the onion in the plate.
Oh my god.
It's so intense, guys. It's so intense.
Alright, that's cooking the legs now. We need to wash
Yeah,
up
there's
the
three
plates
tomatoes.
as well.
You see it's there, yeah. You're gonna have to pop them while he. Oh, onion soup, mushroom soup, it's cooked. Mushroom soup, grab the mushroom soup quick. You need to serve it. Put it back. There you go. Oh, serve it. Yeah. Oh, that was so close. Woo! See, that's it, Gracie. Yeah. There you go, lovely.
Again,
Grace said one person cooks and does the dishes, the other one
prep
chops the
it.
ingredients and passes them down.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Tomato soup, to the burn. Just plate it up.
Yeah, boy.
That's it. Lovely.
We need one more mushroom.
You can put the other pan on the hob. Grab the plates and wash them up.
Alright, yeah.
Such a fucking intense game, man.
I need to put that online.
Oh,
It's going to be 3 tomatoes. And after that, in 3 mushrooms.
Crack it on, man, crack it on.
I'm just going to intense again.
Tomato soup's ready to be served.
Do you want me to stick that in the pan? There we go.
There's another shot of mushroom down there.
Oh shit!
Oh no. Yeah, you can't let go, stick it there. It's not on the hob.
Oh, it should be at least 1 star, surely, John.
Oh, 2.
Oh,
That's
2. I
alright.
can take 2.
That's so good, man.
I think he might have, I'm not sure.
What's that?
Jamie, did he go off?
Possibly. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm having a little munch
Yeah,
of this
do it.
cakey.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more level of this.
Yeah, and then we'll call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be so hard, and you just know it's gonna be so hard. I'm gonna go for my original little Malteser nose man.
Right, let's do this. The original team.
What is it? What are we doing? Oh, burgs, meat and chop. I'll get the meat. And chop it up.
Both in that bottom right. Yeah. This one's really hard.
There's an earthquake!
What the fuck?
Oh, you fucked it now.
Well, how am I meant to do shit?
Shit, where are the burgers?
The burger's up on the plate at the top. You can't get up there though.
Oh, at least we got some lettuce prepared.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Might as well get a steak up.
Loads of steaks? Is that one?
Oh, the steak. Oh, yeah, next this one. So put that in the burger. Lovely. You need lettuce.
What have I got in my hand?
Super.
Oh, saucepan.
So it up.
Oh crap, I'm not focused.
Right, one's got to stay one side, one's got to stay the other side, isn't it?
Basically, you just want to keep getting burgers on the cook. Because the recipe is fresh ingredients.
Alright, so we want a burger.
Oh,
So-
so lovely. Right, get ready to you got to plate this up. Nah. The burger's in the burner. Get it off.
I have to
No!
wash the plate. Plate washing should be
Yeah.
optimum importance. Oh, I can't put
No! Let me out!
that poor burger.
Burger! No!
It's going down.
Oh,
It's going down. You
oh,
might be able to get to it in time.
Just die for it.
Oh, he's got it. It's saved. Gosh, you need to put a plate. The burger's on the floor. Burger. Let's get that burger. No, get the cooked one. Oh, wait, where's the bun gone? You need to have a bun and a
What's
tomato.
this one?
That's a burger, cooked one. No.
We just
The
give it
pressure's
up
getting
without
to
playing
us. The
stuff.
pressure's getting to us.
Alright, sorry, one sec. Alright, so we need a burger on its own.
There's one cooked down there.
Oh fuck, you can fall down.
Where
Is the place to clean?
Where are the plates?
Yeah, they get basically like this. Like some of them, like the whole kitchen disappears and stuff. And you're like, ah.
Oh my god, I'm completely lost.
They need
Oh,
tomato.
I'm going double burg.
Chop that up. And pass it up to Fraser on the burger side. Just chuck it on the floor. And lettuce.
Oh, triple burg.
Here you go, we're very hygienic.
I know, I
in this
can't do
kitchen.
it.
Yeah, it's cool. Then if you start there, Fraser, you can serve them once they're cooked. It's only one plate though. So. And the burger's cooked. That's it. So plate that bottom right. Bosh. Put that on the old side somewhere, that's it. Then you need to pass this to plate, right? And smart, oh gosh. That's it, there you go, there you go. Bam, that's it, you got it. Yeah, put that burger up. That's dirty, but
I was trying to cook a dirty plate.
the burger, the bone.
What's that little bin?
That's the way you throw away the food. You don't want.
I'll have a bit of Fortnite.
Grab the burger, grab the burger, grab the burger. Oh. Done it, yeah, that's it. And then you need lettuce. Oh no, you can serve that burger as it is.
Oh my god.
There we are.
And
Lovely.
it's this game.
You can get a plate.
It's on the floor.
Oh, the floor's
Go
going
for
for Oh,
hygiene.
you saved that. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
It's all done,
If
right?
that's a 1 star, I'm happy with that.
Ah, you need 6 more points.
Oh, so
I could
close.
take a 1 star to be fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
good stuff.
Alright,
Right.
everybody,
Thanks for watching. Hang
weird,
out with us.
unusual end to the podcast, but I hope you enjoyed it. Had a good time from everybody here, Chums, and from everyone in the
Thank you,
chat.
Gracie, as well, for the
Take it easy.
artwork.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you
Catch us Wednesday
on
next week
Wednesday.
for
Yeah, yeah.
Fraser's mullet session.
More
We're gonna have a pretty
birthday
epic
mullet
thing.
mustachio cutting,
Yes.
Possibly
possibly
good.
for charity. Peace.
Peace out.
Rock on!